I'm going to get hot and sweaty anyway, because it's about to get heavy. Yeah. Is that a line from Eminem, maybe? I don't know. Good evening. Dungeons and Dragons on a Thursday in time on the Hive of McDonald's. I'm ready to rock and roll. So last time off, we were on the travel. We started the travel. You made your way into Newmonger, through Newmonger. You had a close encounter with the Talons, with Izari and Zephyrak in person, in particular. Found out there was the leader, that they were going to leave behind their guard force to take the rest of the caravan back to, or down to Alba, whilst Izari and Zephyrak were going to ride ahead to the Islet Kingdom, because something clearly was up as they disappeared off. You found yourself, what's the word I'm looking for? Employee, jobs. Becoming guards for different merchants who are all aboard this caravan south, or heading south to the Islet Kingdom. All of you picking to work for a slightly different merchants who are tacking onto this caravan of the Talon guards on the way down. There are 3 tugboats, 10 different of these wagons that have different goods on them, and you all employed separately to jointly look after the whole of the caravan. We had been travelling for a day or so. I can't remember the second day or was it the third day? It's about to be the third day. Right?
Yeah, I think it's night of the second day.
Night of the second day. As not much had happened. The Talons are being uncooperative and are not looking to make any friends here on this trip. So they are keeping themselves to themselves. You've made some friends with some of the tugboat operators. And on the second day, when they went out in the lands that are closest to the border forest, this like northern part of the journey, where there is more wild game than further south, where there will be more farmlands, they took it upon themselves to go out for a little hunt. None of you went out on the first day, but coming back, a few of your crew came back shocked that they had found some deer, but had also found some creatures that were difficult to describe. These dog-like bipedal creatures that on a few rolls and checks, none of you had been able to identify or can put your finger on exactly what these creatures might be. It shook up a few of the crewmen that went out, a few of the hunters that went out, and it was deemed necessary to send out a party fresh in the morning, because food or some fresh deer or boar would be required. Otherwise, you're going to be running pretty light on rations. It's normally pretty easy to pick up some deer on the road north, and if not, you could struggle. Not a life or death, but just will become very difficult for provisions. But also, there is a little bit of an interest into what these creatures might well be that are affecting the wild or attacking the wild wild animals that operate in this area. So a few of you had already said yes, you were going to go out and look. A few of the crewmates from some of the different wagons had said they're going to go forward, as well as a few of the tugboat operators will go out again in the morning. But we have a chance for some of you to make your final decision on whether you would like to go on the hunt or not. And we, of course, then went into that evening, where that was one point of discussion. And the other point of discussion was Terry reading his spell book out on his own before a little paladin came over with some questions. Having been thoroughly interrogated, Willow went back to her camp, leaving Peril/Terry on his own, just off to the side from his barbarian friends. And we're still in that evening, so we have time for anyone that would like to pick up anything this eve before you take your rests to make your decisions. Have any chats about whether you would like to go out and help defend and hunt for animals tomorrow, or whether you're going to stay and do some work within the caravan. We know definitely the Talons won't be going out to help, so it is a merry band that is being pulled together to go out tomorrow morning.
Can I have a reminder how many of my gang is?
One of your gang, 2 of your gang went. One has come back. Faisal has come back and said he is not going again because he was very shook up. But the cocky one is going to go out again. Let me roll down my notes.
Okay.
I remember his name.
That's fine. I've got his name written down somewhere.
Yeah, he is definitely going. So at the moment, we have going out on the hunt. Oh my god, why can't I find my names? We have from the tug crew, there will be one of the drivers of the tugboat you haven't been to, the one at the very one, two, there should be one at the very back. That is a man whose name is, now I think I said his name was Hank, but bear with me one moment and I will find out.
Is he a human?
He is a human.
What sort of age range?
He is probably like late 30s. Yeah, Hank, who is their like survival ranger guy. He is one of the drivers.
Does he
of
like
the
minerals?
Are you doing a thing?
A Breaking Bad reference.
Oh, okay,
that's
cool.
fine,
Fair
I
enough.
was trying
As
to be
long as
funny.
I'm-
Apologies.
Don't worry.
I'll try not. I won't do
Try
it.
not working. We know what happened last time. Hank is going. He's from the tugboat crew. We have then Gimbar, not Gimbar, sorry, Zilna and Kos from the Nimblefingers crew. Yearloss is going from your crew, Dan. And then we've got Terry and Mock, the barbarian, Goliath barbarian, going as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 going up. But yeah, that's where it is. That's where it stands at the moment. So as we are in the evenings, everyone has split back off. You're getting ready to get a good night's sleep, wondering what these beasts might be, wanted to get up nice and fresh to leave probably just before the sun starts coming up, when you've got a bit of vision, but so you can get out nice and early to try and find these things. Did anyone have anything they would like to go through? Terry, how are you feeling after your mild interrogation?
Terry's going to feel a bit like shocked more than anything. I think the conversation while he was having it didn't like catch on to what was like to the situation, but as he's been sitting there throughout the night, he's been just thinking more and more, and then it's starting to slowly sink into of what the situation Willow described to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just be not reminiscing. What's the bad
What do you mean?
forms? Huh?
Yeah, not reminiscing, because
Reflecting.
That's the
Because if you're reminiscing, there's going to be real problems.
yeah.
Dwelling's a
great
good word.
Yeah, it's just like he's not in a good place at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Good.
dragging the
At
pants.
least they're good.
Sorry.
Okay. Nice. So yeah, as you put the spellbook away and contemplate the actions that have come and the maybe accusations or searching your mind anyway to pin together what exactly Willow has been talking about. Anybody else this evening? Otherwise,
I'd like to speak to Zilna at some point,
Yep.
so I guess I'll go look for Zilna.
Yeah. I mean, easy enough to find. You guys are all in a shared camp.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll say maybe a little bit after I'll have a slight sulk because of peril, and then
Just bounce straight from one interrogation to another, to another, to another.
get ready because you're up first.
Yeah.
Did she still have advantage?
No, that was gone. No one went too hard on the Terry cruise.
It's fine because Zilna won't lie to me, would he, Hayward?
No.
Are you interrogating Hayward or are you interrogating Zilna?
Yeah, I can't help with the
Which one's
language.
more scared?
I can't help with that.
I think Hayward's used to it, so probably Zilna.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go for to Zilna.
Easy enough to find.
Yeah, I'll probably be
Unless he was hiding from you.
sitting. Well, no, I'll probably be sit outside my tent, just tinkering with the crossbow a bit, kind of trying to get it ready for going on a hunt. With it being like a heavy crossbow, it's probably not the most versatile, so kind of just trying to make it a little bit more suited for my size and the size of the weapon.
Yeah.
Can I just,
Also-
while he's tinkering with it, can I just wave my hand crossbow that is much more his size at him?
I'll just shake my head at him. But yeah, kind of partly for that, but also just trying to take my mind off the Dragonborn that's constantly looking over.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh yeah, that was everything. You are spotted. Sorry. The steam engine being called down. Really?
Hey, Zilna. And I see that he's doing stuff. I'm like, am I alright to sit, or are you busy with something?
Hi. Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Are you going out tomorrow for the hunt?
Yeah, I mean, we need to try and get some more food, don't we? And to be honest, kind of want to be away from the Talons a bit.
Yeah, I suppose you guys are a little bit closer to them than us, but I do feel uncomfortable them being here as well.
There's definitely one on that backlot that's taken an interest in me.
Oh?
The Dragonborn one is, every time I've looked over, he's staring. He's clearly keeping his eyes on me.
Oh, really? Do you recognise him from when we were in the camp before?
No, I don't recognise him.
From where we're sitting, can we see where the Talons are? At the back.
You can
Those ones are
see
still on their boat, aren't they?
they're still on their boat, so you can see that there is a very low. There's not campfire, but maybe they've got a torch lit up there, so you can see there is where the back of where they have like their crates and stuff that they've got on there. You can see like they're backlit. There's some light there, so you can see roughly where they are on the boat, but they are not camping off the boat. In the north, they're all camping off. So the Talons that are all bunked together, they've made a camp and they're all sat together. These guys clearly are not leaving. Whether they've been told to or not, they are not leaving that caravan unguarded, so they are staying on it.
Cool. I sort of still look towards that area, and so you don't recognise them because I haven't seen them leave the boat at all. So maybe it's if you're going off, I wonder if they'll leave.
Well, I mean, that's what before agreeing to go on the hunt, that's what I was kind of looking out for, to see if any of them had agreed to go on it, because was going anyway, and didn't particularly want to stay there if they were staying there.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Really strange. Really, really strange. The just segue, right?
Yeah. This is what I'm actually here to talk to you about.
It's weird that they've made notice of you. Did we know that people were pointing and whispering about Zilna when we were walking in?
Some people noticed,
Some
and it
people
was
noticed, yeah.
told to me. I don't know if everyone knew.
No, I think it was only Mary.
I told him, I messaged him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what
I
it was.
sent,
Yeah,
sent him a text.
Yeah.
Would you have said that? Would you have told Willow that as well, or just about the dragon?
I guess I would have mentioned that as well. Yes.
Did you know any of these people before, like maybe through your work with the mercenaries?
I mean, to be honest, until being over here on the mainland, I wasn't really ever out in the field. I was just always working in the workshops, doing the research. That's what I was doing before. So no, don't recognise any of them from before.
See, this is the thing. Like, since when we went to see art, I've can't help but thinking, like, from chatting to you back then and seeing, obviously we're not on the same boat, but seeing you with around all of these items or creations, and you're obviously working on whatever it is that you're working on now, sort of referencing this schematic stuff, that you seem so much more at home surrounding by the sorts of people that do this. I saw you with I didn't see you with the gnomes, but I saw you in Art's workshop, and you seem fascinated by all of that sort of mechanically stuff. And I don't know much about them, the mercenaries, but mercentiles. But seeing Cos without a nose, him being in them, and they seem to be more all about money, which doesn't really fit with what I think I know about you so far.
I mean, money is important to do what I want to do. I want to invent. I want to create. I don't know, it's a whole other side of it than what Cos does. But as I said before, they give me the platform to do this. But you're not wrong. Seeing the workshop, being around other gnomes that have, well, know of nimble fingers as well, it's kind of refreshing. It's kind of, yeah, I don't know, something to think about.
Maybe taking you back to your roots a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
that seems to be what you're really interested in, which is why it's so confusing for me that you're with this group that I know money, we all need money to live, but having passion and honor and the right morals, just, I don't know, you just don't seem to fit in with my perception. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know them, but
I mean, I'm not going to pretend that some of the stuff they do is not bad. There is some good there as well. And I don't know, it's not as easy as just breaking away now.
And, well, what, if you don't mind me asking, why not? Is that why you said about coming to the mainland? Is that because you couldn't break away from it, or?
I guess I'm kind of indebted to the mercantile.
Why would you be indebted, like financially, or?
To a certain extent, yes. To be honest, I'd rather not really go into too much detail on it. It's not the proudest moment in my life.
Insight to see if he's emotional about that. 18.
Fucking hell, I'm not going to be that, am I?
No, you're not. So how are you feeling?
Whoa.
Nat 20, Nat 20.
Do it, do it. We believe.
Oh, 17. Fucking 17. Yeah, he's showing some emotion about the situation.
A genuine emotion.
Yeah, genuine emotion, yeah.
Okay. Well, I won't press you, Zilna. We all have skeletons in the closet, as it were. But just know that if ever you want to talk, we're obviously on this journey together, but I'm always here if you feel that you need an ear to listen, but I feel that I'm a safe pair of hands with secrets, as it were.
Thank you. There is one other thing with the whole nimble fingers thing. So I was speaking to Kedri, and well, all the things on our float are Rolo's design.
Rolo is nimble fingers?
Yes. And well, hopefully where we're heading he may be there. But I don't know how much of this work he's doing is him wanting to do it or being forced to do it.
What is the cargo that you're shipping? The inventions, what are they?
They're like automatons, some, well, fairly large armour. So I'm wondering whether this is also for the Talons, and that's why they're able to get away with making some of the stuff they make.
Because you think that he might be doing things perhaps against his will, or he's made a deal with them, or...
I would like to think it's against his will.
Well, you know him best.
I mean, I haven't seen him in over 100 years. It's... That sort of time could change people.
Well, the mainland has changed an awful lot in that time, with even in the last 10, with everything that's happened here, so... All we can hope is that Rolo has stayed true to himself. If he was a good man 100 years ago, we can only hope that he still remains so.
Yeah, and selfishly, if that is the case, then I want to find a way to be able to free him of that. Obviously, we have our current missions and goals, but that's something personal for me that I would like to do down the line.
Anything to remove power from the Talons, I'm on board with, and I'd like to think of us as friends now, so to help you as a friend, help your friends, then you can count on me and my sword.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go. I've had quite a emotionally charged day, so myself and Gimba, we're gonna stay on the boats tomorrow. I think it's probably safer for our cargo that we're looking after. And thank you for sharing about the Talons. I'll keep an eye out when I'm here tomorrow, and I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah. Get some sleep.
Thanks. Be careful of Cos tomorrow. He stinks.
Wow, Cos is up right next to Zerna. It's crazy.
Good. He'll call you his assistant. Don't allow it. Just kick him
Crazy
in
thing
the
to
head.
show.
Obviously, this conversation was low enough that...
Yes. I see.
There's now a group around the campfire just watching.
So like
Kick him in the
the
head is a
camera on you too,
wild
and it
statement, by
it
the
comes
way.
out as a tiny zoom, and Cos is just sat looking at you both. So I hear, man. What the fuck? Nice. So yeah, well, it has had quite a charged evening. So now you continue to tinker with the heavy bow, give it a bit more draw, help it work for you. The rest of you can take your evening's rest. Again, no long rest. You can take a short rest. You will be resting for the full 8-hour period, but you can only take a short rest. So any of you that need to do so can do so now. Before we wake in the morning, we will zoom out and zoom back into Allhearth to go through our Bastion rolls. So this is the... Oh my god. Two things open and I close them both down. The way we're going to use Bastions, a slight tweak to make them hopefully a little bit more fun, is that every week you guys can give your orders, and we will dealing with that off stream, depending on the facilities you have. And because you're not in contact, any of those facilities that you're giving orders to will just build up any of their benefits, any of their goods that they create, or whatever, until you are in contact. And then if you're wanting to do research, of course, you need to be in contact to be like, oh, we found this out yesterday. Well, you need to find a way of getting in contact with your Bastion to do so. But the idea of the Bastions for your factions are that they are operating. You have been out on the road for 2 weeks. They are not just sat doing nothing with their thumbs up their asses. They are trying to keep building, trying to build up funds, whether it be renown, whether it be watching what the Talons are doing. So as part of that, every week you will issue your orders. But at the close of the week, before those new orders for week 2 come in, we will be rolling Bastion events, which is a D100 roll, depending on what comes out on the 100. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, could be a talent-based thing, could be a faction-specific based thing, but we won't know until we find out. Some of them might be not as useful to you. Some of them might take your facilities offline, but we won't know until we go. So some of them you might be getting away with it being lucky. Some of them might be very good, gold, and some of them might be very bad. People might die. There is a chance that your Bastions can be attacked. It's a low chance now, but that chance of attack will continue to increase as you and your factions delve more into what is going on with the Talons, and the Talons themselves continue to move and probably find out what you guys are doing and how you're affecting them, so that your attack bonus will go up from there. So, I don't know if we have... Everyone's going to roll a D100. I don't know if we have any one that wants to go first. We do need to do Cos's rolls first, because your facilities are different to everyone else's, where your week 1 actually resolves at the end of the week. So,
okay.
you need to...
I don't know what that means, but
I know,
sure.
it's fine. I've got it written down, so we can go through it. Because everyone else does stuff. Yours is kind of based on chance. So, for your trophy room, where you had gone for a trinket, you need to roll a die, any die you want, and you need an even number.
I'll just roll a d20. I'll do it on D&D
Yeah.
thingy.
Everyone
where's
watching
20?
can't be asked to look at it. I can't remember what I have to click on to see it.
3.
3. That is an odd number. So, not successful. For your observatory and your the 7 days spent staring kind of at the stars, studying the space beyond, which is the astral sea, you need to roll another die, but this time you need odd. So you needed that 3. So roll another one.
6.
Nice. You got nothing. Yay! It kind of makes sense though. First time the observatory's been set up, that is your link through to the astral sea. So as the observatory studies further, then maybe you'll get into there. So that's your week 1. So that's easy enough to do. So does anybody want to go first? Everyone gets to roll a D100. You can all roll them now, and then we can go through one at a time. But yeah, even if you have shared bastions, you will each be rolling a D100.
Do I need to do the D100 as well?
Yeah. Everyone does a D100. Yeah, it's just so weird. Everyone else's bastion events kind of happen during the 7 days. Yours is like you spend 7 days and then you have to do a roll. We'll see. So everyone roll a D100, and then yeah, if we I don't have any volunteers, then I will go down my list in order that I have it. So, Peril. Silent Ashes are up first on my list. What was your roll on your D100?
74.
74. High numbers are quite good. Okay. Okay, very interesting. So, so these are, we're rolling these. You guys are going to have to do a little meta brain split in your head, because you won't know this now, but I'll tell you what it is, and then we can just work out what is happening with it after. So you, or the Celestial Tomes, the shop that is operating as your bastion, they, on the knowledge that they share, and as of the information that passes hands, as you are looking for artifacts and word of artifact, hear rumor of an orb, a magical orb. And that there is one in the north, and that rumor makes its way into your bastion, and they catch hold of it. Can you give me a D6 roll? You want anything but a 1.
Anything but a 1. Yeah. Go. Fuck off. It didn't even roll. It literally skidded along the page.
So that's a 1?
That's a 1.
Okay. So you have been given this rumor. There is a negative, obviously, with rolling a 1, where this rumor does not come without a tale. That there is undue attention now placed on your bastion. It has been known to somebody. This information that came in, whether it was true or not true, whether it was bait, has found its target, and there is now hostile attention on your bastion, which we will deal with next week. So let me just write down you've got 74. So they're very simple. Some of them can be really good, because had that come off really good, that you would have got a really good boon really, really early on. But you didn't, so. That is Silent Ashes for this week. Up next, I have the Brotherhood.
Hello there.
Hello
it was
there.
a 65 roll.
For 65. Okay. I didn't work out how I was going to write it down. 65. And each of these are on, there's like a difference between, apart from the top ones, which are really, really good, there's a difference in every 2 numbers. So there's a hell of a lot of different things. I'm hoping they don't get caught up.
We shall see, because I rolled very close to this.
Oh, did you? Okay. Also, if the one is not that good for you, I'm looking one up and one down in case there's better ones that work for you. 65. Okay. Oof.
Oh no, that's not a nice sound.
No, it's not bad. And also gold. There is a chance to own gold. I think because we had some cost for your ones. I'm allowing your bastions to go into negative, but if you don't earn the gold back by the time you guys get back there, you're going to have to front up some of the gold cost because this one has a gold cost. So you have refugee laborers. A small number of refugees are asking not for shelter but for work to come and help the Brotherhood. If you agree to pay 50 gold, then you get some additional hirelings on board that will stay and work. That will allow you to get advantage on your next bastion roll. So you can roll twice and pick the better number. But you get to choose whether you want to pay that 50 gold or not.
How many refugees is it?
It's just as a small number. So let's say 3.
And will they just work for me for the week?
Yeah, they give you an advantage on your roll next time out. So what a lot of these will do, and you'll see them as we get through them, a lot of them are like kind of silly, but for a gold cost with an advantage, that means next week you'll roll 2 D100s, and I can tell you what the headlines of both of them are, and you can pick the one you think best suits.
Okay.
So sometimes having an advantage will help. Adversely, some of them will give you disadvantage, and therefore I get to pick the worst one.
Yeah, 50 gold is quite a lot of money.
It is quite a lot of money. Well, it's a week's worth of work for 3 labourers.
Yeah.
The
I'll-
paladin would definitely hire them.
I'll
you
do
guys
it.
for the
Yeah.
oath.
Well, because
There's
it's
so many faction-based ones.
stop trying to make me break my oath. Acting like you care about my oath when all you do is try and make me break it by punching you.
Wow.
I will go. I
also-
will do it
Okay, good. You
because
don't
they're
have to-
refugees as
you don't
well,
have to do it
looking
now.
for work and all of that stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, cool. Sure, you have I mark that down. You get advantage on your roll next week. Up next, I have the mercantile. Still on cross. Who wants to go first?
Zilna, you go.
I got 63.
Oh, okay. 63. The flip. Overworked hirelings. Fatigue is spreading amongst the bastion staff. You can choose to pay or to go in debt even further 100 gold. Therefore, morale is sorted. Nothing bad happens. Or one of your facilities you don't get to do your craft for in week 2. So it takes one of your facilities offline for the week, or you pay 100 gold and you get both your facilities for the week.
Do I pick which facility, or is
Yeah.
it just...
Yeah, you can pick.
Um,
And again, for now, we'll go into negatives, but you already will have a negative from the cost of your craft.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not going to pay for it, so I will take the workshop down for a week. So I'll move that crafting to hopefully to next week.
Yep. Nice. Cos?
Well, Willow rolled a 65.
Oh my god.
Zilna rolled a 63. I've rolled a 64.
Can you guys? It's a D100, and you roll. I made it 2
It's
scale.
D&D Beyond. I haven't pulled my dice out yet.
Jesus Christ. 64.
It's going to be one of those two, I guess.
It's not because I went one up, one down, one in. So there's the one in the middle. A shipment of essential materials has failed to arrive, so the supply lines are strained. This one actually might be okay for you because it says choose one of your special facilities. It would cost you double if you wanted to produce anything for it because it doesn't have materials, or you just can't use the facility. But I don't think you have a gold cost on the trinket, do you? So you might have
I
actually
don't think
dodged
I
it.
have a gold cost on either, so yeah.
So you might have dodged that one there. I could have flipped them around, hadn't I? If you gone first, I could have given you the other shit one. So yeah, you don't have any supply lines on there, but you can see that's one that could take out one of your facilities, or mean if you're trying to craft something, it goes back up to full cost, which is a pain in the jacksy. And also in week 1, so a lot of these, when we get later on, you're starting to get more gold, we'll have bigger swings when you're looking for more information. Finally, the Watchers. Who wants to go first?
Would you like to go first, or should I?
Is it a number in the
You can.
60s?
I can do one better than that. So we've had, what, 63, 64, 65?
Yeah.
12.
Okay, good. Oh, well, we're so good. We're so good. Low numbers, not so good.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. That was after I rolled.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad I did that. Can you give me a D10 roll? There might be a few rolls. Back to
3.
back. 3. Okay.
This is like those things where you get like a
It's like a make
paper
room.
and you go,
Yeah.
you open it up and close it and open up the
Yeah, that's what I thought.
the-
There was only like 6 of them on here, and I was like, this is not good enough. So I went through and spent a lot of time making these up to make sure that there's hundreds of the fuckers to go through. Because there's a lot of weeks to campaign. This, that low down, was very close to an attack, which is good. An attack, if you have an attack and you do not have defenders, I think the only bastion that has defenders is the Brotherhood, you will lose the facility. Essentially, an attack against your facility with no defenders means you end up, your Highlings end up getting attacked. So it was good to dodge that. This was a Talon-based quest. So the Watchers are tipped off about a supposed Cult of the Dragon's treasure cache from an early raid that has not been picked up and is buried somewhere in the kind of Allhearth and the north area. Can you give me a D6 roll? On this one, a 1 and a 2 is bad. A 3 to 6 is much better.
What about 6? 6 good?
A 6 is very good. Your crew follow up on the lead, and it is indeed true. The Watchers recover 300 gold worth of goods from a hidden cache.
Cool. Do we get interest? Can we put it in the
You
bank
don't
and
know,
get
there's no
interest
bank.
to fund
You
off?
is there a bank in the
activities?
Bastion? I don't think there is one. No, but yeah, so you guys are sword lead. They have 300 gold.
You said low was bad. That was great.
Low is bad in the initial roll, and then in the Talon rolls, this is where it's confusion. There's attack, the Talon rolls, and then inside the Talon rolls, there's like another 9 quests. There's a lot
Okay.
of quests. See, that is just that was one of the good
sick.
ones. There's lots of Talon ones that are not good.
I'm
but
going to be
I'll do
so happy when I find out this happened.
Yeah, which so when you go back, so essentially that's the meta part of it. When you get back, the Watcher's essentially 300 gold up. Gimbar.
42.
42. Okay. At least it wasn't a 60.
Huh.
42. Oh my god. Oh, 42 is a faction quest. Nice. I think sub 50 I made faction quests. Watcher's quest. Can you give me a D6, please?
Three.
3. Okay. A quiet success. Your intelligence network intercepts useful information without being caught, without losing any spies, whether that be through the pub or through your agents that are out there. You have advantage on your Bastion event roll next week.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll mark those down. So next week when you roll the first dice, you can roll 2, and then we can go through and decide which ones you want. And I can give you the headlines of some of them for you to kind of surmise which one might be the best. Wicked. So that is the Bastion rolls for week 1. If anyone lost workshops, we'll go through and sort that out for your week 2. And then at the end of next week, we'll do the same thing. A lot of them that are in there, whilst they are random and can go off in any different direction, some of them are just nice things to have, gold and not gold. But some of them are either your faction specific or Talon specific, where they will have leads and things that can lead off to finding more information about the quests. It's not completely on the side. So again, Peril was one. He would have had advantage on a research order to locate an orb. But he rolled a 1, so you didn't get that, which is unfortunate. And we come back. We leave Allhearth. Your factions are working hard in the background to try and take any advantage they can this time, make whatever money they need, get resources, get people on side, find out what the Talons are doing, whilst you guys are deep on your undercover country journey from the north to the south, looking after these treasures. As you sleep through the night and all awake fresh.
Transcontinental.
I was thinking, is transcontinental the right one? But it's not really continent. But yeah. As you awake the next morning, as you're there, you can see early doors. Hank, who seems to be leading this charge, he was one of the guys that went out yesterday. It seems to be like a very junior ranger. Is going to head or do the wilderness checks at least to get you guys out and on the trail. And as they go around and wake everybody up and move through, those of you that were on the fence, I think, Merrin, you were still deciding whether you were going or not. This is your choice now, whether to say we're definitely staying or we're definitely going, as the hunts are going to, the hunting crew is going to leave. So does anyone want to change their mind or go on the hunt?
I was in 2 minds, wasn't I?
Yeah,
I
you
think
said you
I'm
were
going to
waiting on
stay and train up the lads because they're useless.
Okay.
And the overconfident one is a bit of a dick, so if he dies, so be it.
I like the overconfident one. He's one of the good people. He's going on the hunt with us.
Yeah. It definitely won't be bad. Nice. What could possibly go wrong?
We've also got a giant fucker from
Goliath.
Peril's crew.
Yep, you're Goliath. So yeah, the hunting party is Terry, Kos, Zilna, and then Hank, who is a ranger. You've got the barbarian Goliath, and then you've got the very confident human, what will be like a human fighter. Rest of you that stay behind, the boat is, they will still start moving for the day, but they will be on a much reduced pace because of this part of the journey. It will be less easy for the crew to go out and come on. But what essentially happens is, as you are going slow, the hunting crew will go ahead of and then come back on themselves to meet up towards the end of the day. So those of you that stay behind, we can do your rolls and checks as we get through to see whatever you want to do, what you want to check on, where they're less people on the caravan. But everybody heads out then. The hunting part, for those of you that are left behind, because there's lots of people going on a hunting party and some of you are staying behind, I can't be asked to run all the characters. So, do we want to roll? Does anyone have a specific person they would like to look after? We have a Goliath barbarian, a ranger, and a level 1 human fighter. And I will say, I don't want you running them because I can't be bothered, but you have to run them like you love them and they want to stay alive. No kamikaze
Level
bullshit.
1? He's level 1?
He's level 1. You let him go.
Aww.
He's one of your
ear
people.
loss.
I'll
Wait,
go
is he
with
called
the
ear loss
barbarian.
because he lost an ear?
You got a barbarian?
He's about to now.
Yeah. Willie? Mary?
Do you want the little baby one then? Do you want the little level 1 human? And I'll take the Goliath. Seeing as you already love him.
I think
Burns will take the Goliath.
Burn just take the Goliath.
If you're the
was he
Goliath,
the
you can have the
No. I thought barbarian and Goliath are different. I'll just take the one that's not the little baby human.
Okay. Dan is in charge of
Is that so
baby
you
human.
don't break your oath if you don't protect him?
No, 'cause this
I would
doesn't count. You
absolutely
can't
protect
actually
him.
do
You obviously have an emotional connection to him, and I think that's important for the story.
That is important to the story. Nice. So I don't know if you guys, I'm assuming you guys can go in the sea. In the campaign, if you come out, I don't know if you have to take control of them to see them. There are 3 character sheets in there that you can grab. Hank is the human ranger, Mock is the Goliath barbarian, and Euros is the human fighter. You are level 1, level 2, or level 3, so they are extremely squishy. They already have equipment and, well, they're only level 1, 2,
I
and 3. So
think
they-
you have to change something in the settings to make them viewable
Oh, do I?
on like the first page of the manage character screen.
I can say I can view user profile for Hank, Mock, or Euros. Oh my god, they have little pictures as well so that I know what they look like.
Now she's attached.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That's all right.
So I'm having Hank. You having the
You're-
Goliath burn?
Having Hank.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got Mock. Dan, you've got Euros.
Yeah.
I haven't got anyone. I'm not going.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah,
We're running them for
You're
them.
running them.
For
So
her.
I don't have to
Oh,
run.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry,
have
I
to
was
run
like,
multiple
that makes
characters.
sense instead of
Too late.
controlling 2 characters.
Nice of Dan to pay attention again.
I was paying attention. I just missed one bit that was very
I listened
important to the rest of the
I listened
context.
to all of the words, apart from
This is like lair actions all over again.
What's the lair action?
Oh, God.
I still don't really understand them.
It's fine. Right, let me just change them all. Can you see 2 of them now if you refresh? Because you should be able to claim them. I think we claim them.
It still says claim, but I think if you claim and you haven't got a slot, I'm just thinking for Burns' case that he probably hasn't got a slot.
Why would Ben not have a slot? That's great.
Because he makes 9 million characters.
I don't have any slots either, but that's because I never get rid of any.
Same, but I can delete.
Oh my god, how many characters? Guys, you should just get them.
Because I stopped subscribing to it, so I don't have the unlimited thing.
That's no. I think I just click on them and just have a look at them. That's what I can do, obviously. Okay, well, I'll let you guys work on that.
Yeah, you can. I can on some of them in there, but not them ones.
Hmm.
I think on the what is it on the
Environments.
settings?
Should be. I put it onto public.
I've got Yelos.
Yeah, and you can see the character sheet.
God, he's awful.
Yeah, he's terrible. He's got like very little HP.
Does that mean I can do a voice? I'm going to do his voice.
You can do whatever the frickety frick you want.
Oh.
Nice.
We're going back to Arta. Let's do this.
I'm gonna have to get rid of Corin.
No!
He's been.
You'll have a one-shot losing. hero.
No. Yeah, hang on. You got loads of one-shot ones you can just get rid of. You can get rid of your hobgoblin because he literally doesn't exist. Well, he exists, but he's not level 5 rogue.
I like him though.
Wow.
Fine.
If you like him so much, why didn't you marry him?
Yeah, why don't you play him?
Oh, well, I can do
That's so
ceremony.
If I can have 2 characters, I will.
No. You have to die to have 2 characters. How have you got 5 kids?
From the one-shots. And
Oh, you get rid of some.
I had one that I could get rid of because it was a test for this campaign.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, at least I didn't get to start. Here's probably beforehand.
Well, Herb's getting ready. Hayward, if you haven't seen it, there's a question for you.
An artificer question in Twitch chat.
How do you run an artificer without? How do you sneak an artificer into a campaign where you're?
No, the answer is how do you not run an artificer? And then he can tell his story.
Wow.
Wow. Right, give me one second, I forgot.
Hit something with one of your things, and then we'll talk. All right?
Why has my geezer got a sprig of mistletoe? What's that?
He wants to. He thinks it's. I don't know. Whatever. I've lost my joke. Don't worry.
He's a ranger, like Faywin.
Does he have a pigeon as well?
Oh my god, does he have one?
God no.
Oh, he's only level 2. He doesn't have
Okay.
Ask him if he can have a pigeon.
Does at level 2 are you able to have a
Are you mental?
seagull?
Are you actually mental? Is this what you're gonna ask?
They told me to ask you.
I know, and you played up to it, which is on you.
I'm
Disadvantage
playing a
on
ranger.
disadvantage
and my
on all
heart belongs to
disadvantage on all insight checks for the rest of the
Oh.
year.
Yes.
Is D&D Beyond changed? I can't find the tabs for campaigns or characters anymore.
Yeah, you gotta go and play
has.
D&D now.
It's like up in.
You can
changed it and
also
they changed it again.
get the campaign screen from your normal character sheet in the top right.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I found it. Cheers.
Nice. So you head out on the hunt as a merry party of people that aren't all there. We'll come back to the characters that are on the boat at an appropriate point. But yeah, as a hunting party, you are out. Hank will be leading the way as the person that has been on the crew before, that's been in this area before, that knows the tugboats, knows the rough area, and went out yesterday. Obviously, Yidos is very cocksure, but very weak. You've got the Goliath Barbarian, who, if he kills more animals and brings back more animals, then Peril will get his feet rubbed by Peril. We had that written down in notes.
Oh, yes. Yes. We've got to make sure that happens.
Lest we not forget.
There's motivation.
Lest we not forget. And then, yes, Kos Zilna and Terry / Peril. So, as you head off, you can all give survival checks if you like for tracking, or you can give advantage to Hank. But yeah, you will need to. This survival check will just limit the time on how quickly you can pick up the trails of either deer or these other creatures to find out where they might be land or hiding or where they're going to be going.
15. Year loss is good.
Nice.
Oh, it's year loss, not ear loss. Oh, I need
Year
to
loss.
update my notes.
21.
Oof. Jesus.
At 11.
Come on, Hank.
18, of course.
Okay.
I like your
that's
dice.
good. Yeah, that's what it's about.
19.
Easy then. You guys pick up the trail fairly easily between you. In fact, Hank's probably the slowest to pick it up. You pick up the trail of multiple foots or prints that have churned up the ground. Like there was some kind of kerfuffle after traveling for only about 25-30 minutes back in the kind of direction you'd come before, where the ground in the north, close to this, it has a canal that runs across west to east, and then obviously you're on the one that's running south. There's a lot of water that runs around this area, so the ground itself is quite moist. Very thin, a bit like the borderlands in the north. Not a lot of trees, a lot of open ground, but it's kind of a bit boggy, so you can see where stuff has happened, and you pick up that there is some kerfuffle and there is blood, which makes it really easy to track then this trail back towards towards wherever these things have taken this. You can see there was a lot of blood that then gets lighter and lighter as you follow the tracks through. But you do have in front of you some tracks. If anyone wants to do any other checks on tracks, you also have the blood scent. But yeah, with all those plus 15s on the rolls, you guys pick up a trail, you see a kerfuffle, and you can just follow that and track it through to wherever these animals have gone.
Would the animal handling check to pick up what kind of tracks they are? What animal?
No, because there's no animal handle. It's going to be a survival or a nature to look at what animals gone, what these things might be. You can pick up the deer tracks easy enough, the hooves, but yeah, it would be an animal handled.
I'll do a nature check.
Yep.
I'll do survival again.
Oh, shit roll. 9.
Yeah, I got a 9 as well.
Yeah. There's so much of the ground that's been churned away in mud that's left behind. Or you can see that there were deer, there were smaller hooves that have moved, but there are with 9. There are multiple of these. They look like clawed. They're clawed either paws or feet. They have some claws to them, and they have churned up. But you couldn't even work out how many there are with the 9. Just that whatever this was a clawed beast that has taken down or had been attacking a deer, because there were deer prints here. The deer prints then stop, and all that's left are these claw prints that carry on. So you guys follow, track these creatures, or hunt, I suppose hunt, through to where the paw prints line up. You can see that they seem to be traveling in a line, these creatures, as they're moving, that there's no more deer prints, and the blood lessens to the point that you think even this creature stopped heavily bleeding, or there's not a lot of blood left in this creature as they've carried it back somewhere. You get within about 200 feet of a slight terrain shift. You can see that there are some hills and some outcroppings coming up, which would be which Hank will point out would be a perfect place for something to layer up. There is you can see that these tracks are running directly towards it, and you can see there's a few rocks and just some light hills that are off in that direction, and almost a pathway that runs through and that these creatures are going to. So as you kind of get close there, about 200 foot off, he kind of just holds back. So you are within an arena of them now. So if anyone has any check skills, magic, if you want to test magic, or anything you'd like to do here, you feel like you are close to an area that they could well be. So like, what is your approach, I suppose?
Nothing, because this guy's awful.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually. No?
I feel like I'd have both my scimitar and my short sword out, and I'd be like looking to gear up for a fight, but not having any indication of what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, at this range as well, I think Hank would automatically, you'd go to your bow. That at this range and the flat ground, and yeah, with you guys getting the swords out, you can see that you have sight line towards this place, but there are these. You're essentially the first time your sight line has been blocked, and there's a few hills here, but there are still big openings that you could probably position yourself to, and you've got 200 foot to clear, so you're still at great range for a bow.
We'll look to Cos and like, Cos, do you want to lead the way? You're the hunter.
Sorry, I was getting a drink from the fridge.
I felt this fridge on the floor.
I wasn't doing the voice, it wasn't in character.
Oh.
What am I doing? I'm leading. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll lead.
Yeah, so you're 200 foot from this this break in the line, this cropping. Both of you, you're a hunter as well. Both yourself and Hank are like, this is the first time that you've lost, that you can see the track would go in here. This could easily be a place to hole up and eat. Like this would eat. Give.
Can I trap? Maybe these creatures are intelligent and know we've been following.
Yeah.
I've got my dice out. Hopefully they're better than before. That is a 19 plus investigation 6. 25.
Nice, 25. 25. You look at the tracks and the way they come in. What is odd, maybe odd to you for a wild creature, that the track line, if there were, it's helping them because you can't work out how many of these creatures there are, but they're all walking in a straight line. They're like the 7 dwarfs going off to work. They're all walking in a straight line, which means there is one pathway they took. As you're looking for traps, you can see that they've only taken one route. That is a clear route, and from the following it through, you can't see any obvious traps. You're obviously still 200 foot away, so there might be something much closer. But looking here, it looks like these creatures have taken one route in and potentially one route out, at least from this direction, and they haven't spread out at all. So it's just following. It's like following like a bunny track. Like, that's the track they've taken, and along that track, you can't see that they've set up anything or there's any signs of anything they could have set up. It'd be tripwires mainly across this area. It'd be so easy to go around them if you want to by just flanking out into the longer grass. But yeah, you don't. With that, from this distance looking in, you would find it very difficult to see where they would be able to set up a trap.
Okay, I indicate that we're okay to spread out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your biggest issue in terms of traps are not traps they might set, but that you have to cross 200 foot of open ground, and they have some slight high ground advantage. Like 5, 10 foot.
I've seen what happens when someone has the high ground, so they have the advantage.
So yeah, that's your only problem, is you've got to cover about 200 foot where all you have is grassland, and they have some rocks, but there's no scouts on these rocks. You don't see anyone. As you guys are creeping up and keeping an eye on, you don't see any patrols that they're popping up and looking at any point, and that's a pretty high roll. You would know it's a pretty high roll.
I guess I'll move up to the edge of the tree line and see what we can see from there.
Nice. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Perception. Not so good. 13.
13. You you pick up every so often the wind isn't quite with you to pick up any smells or like sounds of what might be going on there, but you do pick up every so often just on the wind the sound of like a little almost like a roar, like a bark that just kicks out every so often. One that's just a little bit louder than everything else, and then it goes on. So it's not in a rhythm. It just seems to be every so often you just hear like, and it rattles out. But you can hear that there is some noise at least coming from inside or around that area.
I'll make a hand motion as if to indicate there's something over there.
I want to be first to follow him.
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot you were.
Yeah, I'm not a scaredy cat in this one.
An overconfident level 1 hunter, baby. So I won't put anything on the board, but this. Oh, don't do this to my camera. This is the distance you are looking to cover. Don't do jumps. Good. Oh, shit. That's not going to help. I'll sort the camera out after. So yeah, you've got a fair way to go from as you come onto the map. Yeah, you're talking. This is within like 100 foot now as you guys are starting to sweep in. You can hear the noises coming from over this direction somewhere, but no clear indication of numbers or where. But from inside this area, and height-wise, this is the tallest portion over here. It's about 10 foot high. This is probably just about 10 foot high, so you can't quite see over them. You'd have to get sight lines into the camp from here, or from the bottom, or from the north.
Which way is the wind blowing?
The wind is blowing up to the north. So it's blowing
On the map,
way.
that's just up
just
on the
up.
map as we look at
It's
it.
blowing that way, yeah.
Okay, it's not behind us. That's good.
No, yeah. So yeah, for sneaking up, you're okay, but for getting smells from inside, not so good. So yeah, you and Yelos can step out. I suppose it's what would the route you'd like to take? How far apart do you guys want to be as you are approaching this area?
I want to be sneaking up to behind that southern rock, keeping the rock between us and the middle area, so that anything in there cannot see us behind the rock.
Nice. Give me a stealth check for if Yelos is going with you, for you, and one for Yelos, please.
That'll be a 15 for me.
You said stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. That's a 4.
Okay.
I'm a bit too boisterous.
Pretty good. Cool. So you guys are gonna head off that way. You'd have.
I don't know where the others are going, but I'll try and indicate to stay behind the rocks.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So we got Pie of 2 heading off towards this area here. It's gonna be like 12, so 2 rounds of action. So you won't be able to rush while sneaking. So you guys will start moving that way. The rest of you.
I'm a dumb
That's it.
Goliath barbarian, so I'm just going to stomp not stealthily right down the middle.
Okay. When I said to you, you need to play these characters, they want to survive. This is what I meant. You are a hired guard that protects stuff. Whilst you don't have the great intelligence, you don't have a death wish when stuff like this comes up. You still would know how to ambush, because that's still the best way to fight. Like, you're a skilled fighter, which means you know how to fight well. You don't know how to maybe like read books or surmise how an engine would work, but in a scenario where life and death is coming up, you know how to fight.
I love how you could have phrased that in about 3 words, but instead you went on a monologue.
Yeah. Don't try and kill him just because you can.
Well, I'm just trying to roleplay him. Fine, I'll
He's a level 2.
Try and
He has survived long enough as a barbarian. He's the strongest one.
I'll
And he
try
needs
and
to get his feet rubbed.
Yeah, I did with his feet.
Marketing.
I will push Terry
Mm-hmm.
in front of me slightly, like sort of not like it's kind of you go first kind of thing.
Yep.
And sort of try and stealthily head up to the northern rock on the right hand side.
Yep. Cool. So you two both give me stealth checks.
21.
Whoosh.
19.
So I am stealthily stomping to the northern rock.
19, 20.
You're not more stealthy than this useless prick I got with me.
Yeah, I know. As you two make your way round here, you would almost be able to. You can hear the clanging of like where. Did you say you got both your swords out? Yelos has a sword, a scimitar, and a bow. So he's just got too many things on him, and as he's walking, everything's just like jingling, knocking stuff. You can
plus
hear
one to stealth, baby.
Yeah,
you can. I don't even have disadvantage. I'm just.
Bad roll.
You can also see the look of exasperation on my face as this idiot is behind me.
Yeah, you know it's not going well. Cool. So you see these guys start to pair off, Zilna and Hank.
Hank will have his bow out, and will stay relatively close towards the back, but would also like to keep an eye out on the way that we've been coming.
Okay.
Knowing that everybody's kind of looking towards the rock. So he would also be almost like 360ing with his bow. Not 360, 180ing, just keeping an eye on the back, and then it's almost like he's drawn the bow ready.
Yep.
In case of anything coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess get within. Are we within 100 foot of the?
Yeah,
of
entering
the
this
first
map,
rocks?
you kind of are within 100 foot. Yeah.
I guess I'll just be back to Hank, facing the rocks with my heavy crossbow ready.
Okay. Nice. So you guys, are you just going to almost like flying V it? So you've got one team going left, one team going right, and you guys are going to stay center because you've got range?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wicked. Nice. So our crew, with good stealth rolls, make their way all the way to... How far back would you guys like to be? Distance from these guys? This camera is janky.
Is that for us?
Yeah.
Up to you, Zilna. A little bit closer?
I mean, well, as long as we're in 100 foot, I'm fine.
100 foot of the middle or 100 foot of these guys?
The middle.
Yeah, I'm 150, so whatever works for you.
Can you set that camera up so it pulses more as we get more into the fight and we get more
I wish.
nervous slash adrenaline?
It's so funny how sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. And I just have no way. Once we get closer, it'll be easier. I think it should.
Oh, Rufus will be away. He's not. He won't be out.
Sorry, I was getting out, so I didn't forget him. Nice. So you guys are there. Can you give me stealth checks as well as you are creeping up, at least for your first action, because you will be in the open,
Fucking hell!
but you're further away.
That's a 5.
Okay.
You're clinking and clunking with all the screws in your pockets. Mine was a 12.
Okay.
It's not appreciating how much my modifications are making noise on the crossbow.
Did you forget to grease it?
Yeah, WD-40 it before you left.
Okay, nice. Nice. As you all make your way to your bits, because you know full well that if these things can hear, that they will definitely hear Yelos being noisy as hell. As you guys get up to the rock and pause down, you hear it's gone from your side. It's gone quiet. Mock and Terry, you can hear the sound of animals sniffing, as though they have been interrupted, heard something, and are now trying to pick up whatever it is that's close by.
What could they possibly have picked up?
What could they possibly have picked up?
Would we hear that as well?
Yeah, I'm saying you would hear that. You two would hear.
Oh, yeah.
So Sukos and Yelos wouldn't have heard it. You two can hear. Okay. Yeah, you two, as where you are on that rock, you can hear that these animals, or whatever is the other side, probably just the other side of this rock, is they've stopped and they are just doing that. They're doing like a full dog sniff.
I will at this point get my maul out.
Nice. Can you all? Yep.
Sorry, I was going to say, can I indicate to Idiot to stay here?
Yep.
And I'll creep around the bottom side of the rock and try and get a view into the middle.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, as you get round and get a view in the middle, can you all roll initiative just so we have it? These guys will be aware of your position, so we'll just put.
I'll use my heroic thingy for advantage.
Nice.
I got a nat 20 for a 22.
Ooh, so you can decide where you want to go. You can go first,
Roll the
but
die.
you can decide to.
And you do all get advantage on the initiative roll.
Yeah.
That's good because I rolled a nat 1.
Cool. So we had that 20 at top. Anyone above 20?
22.
Whoosh. So I suppose you wanted to go before. Bo, do you want to go before or after Zilna?
Well, Zilna's range, so
Yeah.
it's probably best if I go first.
Nice. Anyone 20 to 15?
18.
19.
Oh, my days. 18, 19. Okay, 15 to 10.
14.
12.
Why have you had you in at 14 to 12? That's what you guys got last time. Okay, nice. Cos, as you get around the corner, can you give me a perception check, please?
Just standard vision.
Yep.
That will be a 13.
13. You can see that there are two deers, two big stags that are pushed up against this corner. You can see one of them has been ripped through, and one of them just looks to be not moving but hasn't been eaten yet. And there are two of these dog-like creatures that are have snouts that are completely red with blood, and they are the ones that are up and sniffing around. As you can see that they have clocked onto your position. And with a 13, I think that is all you will see. But yeah, you can see those two are up, sniffing around. So, as Mock, Gimba, which is the name of the Goliath. As a Goliath, you can hear that sound going on. You can see Costa's peeled around. You know that these things are looking and sniffing. You get a feel from your sense that they are just the other side of this rock. You are up first on initiative to decide what you would like to do.
I think initially I would indicate to Terry
Mm-hmm.
in a sort of hand rubbing motion to get ready to massage feet.
Yep.
And I won't know they're there.
You won't know.
Okay,
You know something's there that's sniffing.
I know something's there, but I wouldn't know
Yeah.
exactly what.
No. You need to get silent before you can do anything.
What's my movement? 35. Seeing where Hank, try to get names right, and Zilna,
Mm-hmm.
and probably the most dangerous way to go in would be through the middle. Go on the north, around the top of the rock. So I got 35 movement, wherever that gets me.
Mm-hmm. Turn off the light. Didn't make a light stronger. That didn't work. 30. Oh shit! 35 movement.
Yeah.
35 gets you. 30 would get you there. 35 would get you just around the corner. You could go over the rock if you wanted to. So you could go round. This is not. This would be an easy enough climb for a Goliath. So you could get closer to them by.
Okay, yeah. If I go to stand on top of the rock, at the bottom of the rock in that case,
Okay.
so I can try and draw them out into the range.
Open.
Fire.
Yeah. So yeah, with that,
Yeah.
yeah, if we picked that where you were before, yeah, you could climb up for 10. So 5, 10, 15, 20 would put you on that edge of that rock there if you want it to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, using 20 foot, you just throw yourself straight up as a Goliath. Easy enough to pull yourself up, or something that is just chest height. Pull yourself up, step a few forward, and you look down. You can see, there's two carcasses down on the floor, these two big deer, and then these two creatures that they on here have spears in their hand. These things do not have any weapons. As you look at them, they just look like these huge. They have dog snouts. They have long arms with big claws in. The claws are drenched in blood. The face is drenched in blood, and they are just sniffing up. As you jump up and move over, they both look up towards you, and you can see these things just like snarl as you appear over the top, surprising them.
I will rage. with Wildheart
Rage.
Bear.
Oh,
Just turn that on.
let me just turn my rage on. Come on, camera. I'll reset all these bastards as well.
Actually, is any, let me just check the animal forms because that's. I'll make it wolf form actually because I already get resistance to the basic damages. So that means anybody has advantage. Do they have people who have to be next to me?
Is it pack tactics?
No, it's Wildheart Wolf range. I'm just gonna find where it is again. Wolf. When your rage is active, your allies have advantage on attack rolls against any enemy of yours within 5 feet of me. So it's the enemy that has to be within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, effectively gives you pack tactics.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And I will attack that one in front of me.
Nice. Yeah, so you will have to jump down. So do you want to jump down where you're in this square just by the rock, or do you want to, because you want to block line of sight, right? Or do you want to move around? Because you're
I'll move
here.
around if I can move around, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so you can get yourself 30 or you can get yourself 35.
30 will be fine.
30, nice. So yeah, you guys see this Goliath barbarian throws himself up, charges forward, takes out the weapon, jumps down as these dogs turn around, covered in blood, toward him.
Oh, that was a good roll. 13 to hit.
13 hits. These things
Does it?
are yet they're not armored. They are big old dogs.
That'll be 13 bludgeoning damage.
13 bludgeon.
And I need a DC 13 con save from him. For my weapon mastery. Topple.
I've got that 20.
Okay, so he stays on sweet.
What a waste.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That
Level
would
3.
be me.
That's what you get. Yeah. Zilna, you're up. You see this barbarian move. You are just down here. That is well within 100 feet.
Okay, yes, I'll see him step up and I can see what he's just attacked. So
Yeah, as these things turn and move, yeah, as you look down now, you can see there's a couple of them there, but you can see the one closest would be visible for you to attack.
Do I see any more once I've jumped into that area?
Give me a perception check.
Sorry, Hayward. Uh, 15.
15. You on you jumping down and hitting, and this beast like squealing as it's hit, you hear movement from the far side of that green mound.
Okay.
Don't see anything yet, but you as you've swung down poof, and hit this thing, and this has gone and like made a noise. You hear some like scrabbling from that direction.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jonah.
yeah, so I'll load up a bolt into the crossbow then and fire it at the same one that he has attacked.
Yep.
See, I'm better with this than I was with the pistol. That's a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Oh shit.
That is 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage. Nice. As this thing gets boshed. What weapon are you using with Mock? Is it Grey Axe again?
His mole.
A mole. Nice. Yes, you just come down, bash, and then as he looks around, you see a bolt come into the side as you look across and see Zilna's just fired this crossbow straight into this creature as he squeals again.
And anything to do bonus action wise? Probably just reload the bolt. Next bolt.
Okay. Terry, you're up next.
We are quite far from the boats, right?
Yeah, you've traveled. You haven't traveled as far as maybe you thought you were going to travel, but you've been traveling for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. tracking these creatures. So you're well outside the boats.
This is where Mock gets fireballed.
Yeah, well, since we're hit now, can I walk out so I can see him if that's right?
Yeah,
A bit further,
to the south.
maybe a bit. Yeah, maybe a bit further back as well. I don't want
Yeah.
to be too close.
To see both of them, you'd have to probably be there.
Yeah, that's fine. I will cast Firebolt. 120 range.
Yep.
On the closest one. I'm guessing that's the one that they've both
Yeah, what's been
attacked.
hitting. Yeah. You can see a crossbow bolt hanging outside of this thing.
Oh, you slut. It's an 8 to hit.
An
Guy had a
8
natural
is-
one.
Oh, natural one always misses. Nice, that's a miss. As a bolt goes in, as it glances past Mock's face, as he turns back, having seen you just. He knew that you were like magic caster, but you nearly shot him in the face with a fire bolt.
That'll be my go.
Nice. Yelos, you've seen Kos go off to the left. Now everything's happening as you look right. You've just seen, maybe for the first time, magic being cast as this other guard has just fired off towards these creatures. As you peek your head over, you can see, the Goliath up against 2 of these big dog beasts.
I'm gonna charge ahead next to Goliath because I'm confident in my abilities based on my previous excursion.
Uh-huh.
I should have enough movement. I
Yep.
think it's 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now I've got to work out how light weapon attacks work. So bear with me.
It's just 2 attacks, right? It's an attack.
Oh, he's got a scimitar. He can do the. Has he got weapon mastery?
I have Nick, yeah.
Mm.
So does that mean I can take 3 attacks in theory?
I think at this level, it's only 2. No, it's 2.
It just
No.
means
Just
it
means
means that the
Instead
bonus.
of a bonus action,
Instead of
it's
a
an
bonus
action.
action.
Yeah.
It means you get your bonus
Okay,
action as well. Yeah.
that works.
Yeah. And you get advantage on these attacks because the pack tactics from Mark.
Okay, so yeah, I will go for the scimitar first for a Nick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's with advantage. So let's see if we can get an up 20. We can't, but 21 to hit.
Yep.
And then that's 1d6 plus 3. That's 4 points of whatever type of damage it is.
Yep.
Slashing. So for the other one, I roll without for
No,
the
you
second attack.
You roll it as normal. You just don't add the proficiency to the damage, I think it is.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
you've got the specific feat that lets you.
Well, I don't have access to roll, so I'm rolling on Merrin's sheet.
Yeah.
So it's plus 3.
Yep.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
So it's just the 1d6, isn't it?
1d6
It's not the
doubled.
plus 3 as
Yeah.
well. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, 1d6. Doubled. Oh. That's 5. So that's 10 points of piercing
10
with
points
the
of
short sword.
piercing. Pretty good. Mokia, you've seen this young gun come flying up beside you, and whilst you have him distracted, goes in with the scimitar and then the short sword.
I'm just going to look at him beaming. Like,
Yeah.
I've done a good job, haven't I?
Uh-huh. Let's hope you don't get attacked. Up next is... Okay. Up next is this creature. It is going to... Let me just check what it's done. Is incapacity within 10. Okay, cool. That's some work for now. First thing this will do is, as it sees all of you now here, it roars out. Mock, Burn, can you give me a... and actually give me an animal handling check this time.
Uh, 14.
14. You have hunted creatures before, and you are attuned with the animals. As this roar goes out, you know that this is a roar that you would feel from an animal that's been, one, slightly surprised, and two, is calling for a help. This isn't, and it sounds quite aggressive in the roar itself. It's like a guttural roar from this creature, but the way it's come out, the tones come out, you pick up that this isn't like an anger roar. This is a surprise and a call for help roar that's gone out from this creature as it's just been hit a load of times, roars, and then as its eyes are wide, it's just going to panic and go straight for you. So it's going to try and bite Mock you first. This thing doesn't have any weapons, just has its hands and its mouth, and it's going to go straight in for the bite against you. That is that's quite a good roll. That's a 22.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. AC's 14.
Okay, good. That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
Aft.
Yep. And then he is going. Oh, and then can you give me a strength or dexterity saving throw, please, as it attempts to grapple you with the bite?
Let's read all my things because there's something about that. It's to end the grappled condition.
Okay.
Yeah. You say strength or dex?
Strength or dex, yeah.
Brilliant, that's a nat 1
Nat
for a
1.
4.
So yeah, as this thing bites into you, just gets hold of your arm and just chews down. Does mean it can't take its second bite attack, but what it can do is use its bonus action to spin. Oh shit! To spin you around like a record baby. So it grabs you and switches places. So you can see down at Yelos as this thing bites into Mock's arm. It's just deep into his arm. It just yanks and spins you around. So you are facing the opposite direction. Because you are bitten, you can not... sorry, you can't take a second bite attack against you, which is kind of handy. But up next is the other Knoll, the one that is behind him.
Does that put me in between both Knolls?
Not... it puts you in touching distance from both, but not flanking, but there's no flanking anyway.
Yeah, I just mean that means everyone has
advantage on
attack rolls
Yeah,
against both of them.
Yep. So this one is going to... It doesn't need to... which one will it do? No, you've been grappled. You've been grappled. So it's going to go for the bite attack against you. That's a nat 1 on the first attack. Second attack.
I'll do my studied response for the second one with my crossbow.
Sweet. So yeah, be the one at the back is the one you're aiming at. But yeah, if you would have sight line on him for where you are.
17.
17 hits.
And what's the damage? 1d6 plus 8 is 6 plus 8, 14.
14 damage. Nice. As this thing goes to bite in on its second response, gets hit with a crossbow bolt. As I roll 2 nat 1s in a row, would you believe? As both of those bites miss. Cos, you are up now, so you get your reaction back. Cos. It's your normal character. That's you.
Sorry, mouthful of crisps.
Celebrate him.
You have advantage on both of them.
I have advantage anyway from the weapon mastery on the crossbow.
On the one you've attacked, right? You get it on both.
The Vex, yeah.
Yeah, so both have been hit.
They're fighting. They're weak. I should just go in there and help them, shouldn't I?
None of them are bloodied.
No, I meant our team. They're weak.
Yeah, you've watched that kid go off. He's done pretty well thus far, but he is a level 1 fighter. You can see that, yeah.
He
How far?
He has 12 health at max.
Brilliant. How far away from them am I with my 30-foot movement?
Close enough. Yeah, 30. Ooh, I don't think you get to the back one. You get to the front one, though.
Who's fighting the front one?
Both of them. It's currently got hold of Mock's hand and is being stabbed. I mean, everyone's hit that front one. That's the weaker one.
I'll move up 30 then.
Do you want to be on the diagonal?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Sweet.
And I have advantage.
Yep.
I'll just rapier attack it. That is a 16.
16 hits.
And it's 1d8 plus 6. Which one's a d8? It's a d8. That is a 5 plus 6. 11.
11. Nice. It is now bloodied, that fumble.
There's no sign anywhere around us of more, is there?
Mock has heard them. You can give me another perception check if you like.
I'll do that since I still have actions. 18.
18. You can hear that there are at least one, maybe two, the other side of that green mound. You can hear them. You can hear the movement and the breathing of something getting up on its feet. That green mound isn't very big.
How far away from the top of the green mound am I?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Bonus action, Misty Step.
Nice.
I don't get that back for a long rest. Fuck.
Yeah. But as you land, you can see there are indeed two more that have startled to their feet, but have not begun moving yet. As you appear, they are just looking up. These ones are not covered in blood. These ones look a little bit cleaner.
I will call back and say two more.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, ringing out across the battlefield, you hear two more. As Hank, you are up.
Is there a way where I can get line of sight on one of them from where I am?
Yeah, the weaker one, yeah, easily. You could either go up or you could come down. Your choice.
What about the one that hasn't been hit yet behind him? I just need to be within 150.
Not clean line of sight because you've got rocks one side and you've got two people the other, so I'd be increasing the AC.
Okay.
If you want to take you could take
That's
it, but
fine.
you probably
I'll
get
go-
+5 to AC.
Yeah, I'll go for the one that I can see then, please.
Did you want to move up and across so you were getting closer to it that way, or you want to come down and round?
Up and across, please.
Nice. So you take by because you just get round past Peril, and you can see the one that is. You can see it just has this Goliath's arm in its mouth with its biting.
So it's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Only 4 damage,
Yep.
but he is now slowed, which not slow, not the bad slow, but his speed is now reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Nice. Oh, you're level 2, aren't you? That's it. Is that you done?
Yeah, I didn't bother Hunter's
Hunter's
marking
marking.
him because he's gonna die soon.
He
Hopefully.
is only just bloodied. Cool. Up next to end the round are the two that have just been bejazzled. There's a nice target that's just appeared right in front of them. They love the taste of green mow and no nose. So one of them is going to jump up and try and bait you.
I'll do the studied response.
Yep,
Since
nice.
it's going to do it.
Yeah.
Plus 11, 21.
21 hits.
And rapier is d8 plus 8 is 5 plus 8 is 13.
13. Nice. As yet you stab as he is going towards you. Oh my god, I got a 3. So that's not going to hit. And then the second attack is 17.
Yes.
Miss. Jesus Christ, man. These things are actually quite formidable, but not when I'm rolling like a shitbag. Second one's going to go. I brought a nat 1. Woo! And a nat 20. There we go. Balance has been restored.
Yeah, that hits.
Balance has been restored. Can you give me a dex or strength saving throw, please? It goes to grapple you. Oh, the damage.
Dex is plus 6. So we'll do that. 24.
24, nice. It bites into you, but you manage to, as you pull your arm out, you do the damage, but it doesn't get that dog-like vice grip on your arm. You take, it's not too bad on damage either. You only take 8 points of piercing damage. And are not restrained. As we are back round to the top. Mock, you are, I think actually technically, sorry, you're restrained, not grappled. So your speed is 0. And yeah, disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Okay. So it's restrained, not grappled.
Yeah.
With cleave, they have to be next to each other, don't
Yes.
they? Okay. I will stick with my maul then.
They have to be within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah. Once again, I will go for one that's only damage then.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 19 to hit.
Sorry, your rolls would have disadvantage because you're restrained.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try that again.
I thought that changed on the legacy to new, but it didn't.
16 to hit then.
16 hits. Nice.
Okay. And I get to salvage attack. I get to roll my damage dice twice,
Mhm.
which I've just seen. Okay, that's better, that one.
Also, a
15.
savage attack, and you never remember to use.
That's annoying, isn't it?
That's 15 bludgeoning then.
Whoosh! Okay, nice. Big old
Uh,
smash.
Let's check what the bonus things I have.
I think it's just raging.
Yeah, I think so.
Zero nine.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's
Zero
me
nine,
done.
you're up. Nice. That one is. It was the only blooded one. It is looking weaker now as another big maul attack in. But until you break the grapple, it has got you grappled.
I will step towards the south so I can get line of sight on that one.
Yep.
And I will fire off. How is actually everyone on our side looking? Are you looking fine? Has anyone even been hit yet?
Just me, and I'm fine.
Well, I'll just fire another crossbow bolt into that one then.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20.
Oh, fucking hell. Yep.
11 damage. That's annoying. I rolled a 1 on one of the dice on that.
11. Still standing. I thought that might have been it. Nice. Big crossbow bolt into the back.
Apparently I'm a lot better with a heavy crossbow than I am with a pistol.
With a pistol, yeah, you've hit with this one. Yep. Nice.
Yeah, I think that's me for now.
Okay. Terry. And then Euros, you're up after.
Go back a little bit, like 10, 20 feet, I think.
Yep.
Just get a bit further away. And it's just going to firebolt again.
Let me get advantage.
Oh, yeah. Uh, 22.
22 hits.
Cool. Ah, god damn it. I forgot on my first one.
You get the
If
cantrip.
if I miss,
Yeah.
it still gets half damage. Never mind. Oh. That is also 11 damage.
11 damage. Oof, he is just holding on barely. Nice as the fireball goes and singes the hair off the back of this creature. The smell of burnt dog and burnt hair stings Euros' nostrils. Is that you done, Peril?
Yes, me that. Yeah.
Peril, Terry? Nice. Euros, you're up. You can see that this creature next to you that has hold of the barbarian is very weak.
Do I still have the advantage from the barbarian?
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to check whether that was like an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
at one time.
Whilst he's raging.
Okay.
As long as any enemies next to me, I get advantage on them.
Oh, perfect. Right. Well, let's go age-old Skimmy first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I rolled 2 and they're on top of each other. That's bad. That is a nat 1 and a nat 2 for a 6.
One. That's probably going to miss. That is a miss, as this thing is literally on 1 HP.
Well, it's fine.
You can use your bonus action for the second attack.
Yeah. Oh, do I need to hit to activate Nick?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll use my bonus action, which is only +3. That is a nat 20.
Yay!
So far, it seems like Eurus is getting his feet rubbed.
And that is put one on the dice, so 2 damage.
2 damage. You see? Oh, there's enough. Euros stabs and kills this beast. Marcus, you are released from the grapple, from the restrainment, as this goes down.
As a free action, can I shape my swords in the air like a gladiator?
You can indeed. As you shake your sword in the air like a gladiator, the 3 remaining beasts all howl, seeing this creature go down, as they will all use their reactions.
How did the 2 behind the mound see that?
Because they jumped up to bite you, so technically they would have been up on the mound.
Oh, they're on the mound, okay.
Yeah. To bite you, they would have had to been. They are going to use their reactions to enter a death frenzy, which allows them to move up to half their speed and make a bite attack. So luckily, none of them really have to move because they're already biting people. But one is going to bite at you, Mock, as you throw the one down. The one behind you just roars out, and then it's just going to go straight in to try and snap and bite you. My God, this dice might need to be retired. That is only a 12.
This is
14, right? Yeah. And then 2 against Kos.
Brilliant.
1 is 9, and the other one is 24.
Yeah, that is.
So that is going to be for 8 points of piercing damage, and you need to do the dexterity saving throw for grab.
Again, +6 for dex, 18.
Nice. It's a real furry hill. They don't really stay on there very well. But yeah, they are both up on you. As you hear them all howl as one of them goes down. That's their reaction used after dying on Euros's go. So the one up next is the one that is behind Mock. So he is going to try and bite you again. Although you are not... Do I change you dice? I'm going to stick with you because you've been good. Okay, you rolled a 5. So first attack was 11. Second attack, fucking hell, isn't it? It's a 14 because
that means it beats it.
Oh my God! So that is 7 points of piercing damage, and then you need a strength for dex as it can try and grapple you. I'll just remove this one from the board for now, just for confusion purposes.
11 on the strength.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you fail. You are restrained again. I'm gonna put a grapple thing on your head so I know. As this one goes and just bites your other arm. Both your arms have now been chomped individually by these gnolls. Kos, you are up.
Are the 2 that I'm facing off with next to each other, within 5 foot of each other?
Yes.
Then I will green flame blade the one I hit last time because I should have advantage from the Vex.
Mm-hmm.
26.
Yep.
And then the damage is the regular damage plus the extras. This always confuses me. So 1d8 plus 6 for the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Will be 10 points from the rapier. And then... 1d8 fire damage for the one I hit is 8 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier for the other one is 8 points of fire damage.
Okay, nice. Nice.
I would like to try and not be faced up with 2 of them, but...
You missed a step into that.
Well, yeah. That was to stop them from running around and attacking the other 2 weaker guys.
It's true. Maybe you should just let them die.
I'm not weak.
I will stay where I am.
Both his arms bleeding. I'm not weak. Cool. Staying there. Hank, you are up. You've seen one go down. You can see the kerfuffle, and over the... Would you say 150 feet?
Yes.
Cool. You can see Oh, you could probably get an angle if you moved further to see one that is fronting up, of course.
Yeah, could I do that, please?
Yeah. I think if you just moved across slightly, you might block one of these guys off. But yeah, if you zigzag back, you can see Mock has one, but he's behind two people. But yeah, that one is up on a hill. So yeah, you can get sight and attack the one that is not across.
How far away is he? Is he 90 foot or is he more than 90 foot?
No, it'd be less than 90 foot.
Okay, I'll cast Hunter's
That's
Mark
60.
on that one then, please.
Okay, yeah, nice.
And then try for an attack. That is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
8 damage normal, and I'll just roll the Hunter's Mark. And then an additional 5 from Hunter's Mark. And he has 10-foot reduction of speed.
He's up on that hill. I just can't be asked to put back up there and fall down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that the one that I've been beating up on the most?
No.
Okay.
That's the other one. So both of them are being hit now. The one, yeah, the original one was the one closest to you. That was on the floor. Nice. They both have been hit, but none of them that are up now are bloodied. As after Hank, it is those two. So
I will study response, but it'll
Yep.
be the one that I've been beating up on the most.
yeah, he's the one that attacks first.
Okay. So I'll studied response him then with my
Yep.
rapier. Plus 11 is 27.
Yep.
8 plus 8 is... I'm going to use Savage Attacker because I rolled a 1. Fuck's sake. 5 plus 8 is 13.
13. Nice. Cool.
Is
So
he
you get-
bloodied yet?
as he no, not quite. As he
Bloody hell,
jumps.
he's a tough bastard.
Yeah, it's almost like these were built for a party of 6th level characters. First roll is 15.
Miss.
Second roll is 17.
Miss.
My God, these are decent to hits, and they are fucking useless. Right, second one's going to go against you again. Okay, that's going to hit. That is a 24.
Yeah, that is.
And you're not restrained yet, are you? Because you keep running out. Can you give me another dex save?
Dex save is plus 6, 15.
15. Oof, just gets out. So you don't get restrained, but you do take 9 points of piercing damage.
I am now bloodied.
And then he's got a second attack, which will also hit. That is one higher. So 25.
Yeah, it is.
And I need another
Another
save.
dex.
Yep.
Another plus 6, 17.
Nice. So that is 7 points of piercing.
I am now looking quite weak.
Okay, cool. But you have not been grappled, which is bad. If you get grappled and you are restrained, they can do even more damage with their bite attacks because they just get to rip you apart. But you've managed to dodge that thus far. As we go into round 3, can anybody that is toe to toe, so Kos, Yeros, and not Yeros, sorry, just Kos and Mock, give me investigation checks, please.
24.
11.
Mock, you get nothing. Kos, you can see these creatures, both of these creatures, are wearing necklaces. Very simple necklaces with a some kind of metal symbol hanging from the front. Which is surprise as you're there fighting close to them, as you see it, just surprise you as these look like wild animals, but they've got necklaces on. Mock, you're up first. You are restrained, so your attacks have disadvantage. Your speed is 0. This thing has humped onto you. He's not humping you, he's biting you.
Would you allow, as a bonus action, sort of maybe a contested strength for me to... I can't move, but can I sort of spin around with him on my arm so I can reposition him? Essentially twisting him around so it gives the others line of sight.
Yes, we can do contested strength.
Would that be with plus or is it a straight roll?
Yeah, your strength modifier.
Yeah.
So just strength.
Yeah, that's a 6.
Well, I also rolled a 6. So They stay where they are. I rolled a 2 on the dice, and they got quite a good strength.
Okay.
Yeah, as you go to try and move it, and as you go and pull, like you are having to use like the ripping of the tendons in your arm to try and move this thing around. As you go, it causes you pain. This thing just is not moving, but you feel like it could be done.
Yeah.
Man, this dice is
I will
really
attack
fucking heavy.
Disadvantage.
It's time for the idle dice to come back.
And that one.
Oof.
For 6.
That is a miss. Zilna. You can. Those two are on the hill, so you can see Kos is from where you are. From where you are, you'd have to move slightly, but you could get line of sight. You can see on the hill, Kos is fighting 2 of them that are like toe to toe with him, and you can see Mock and this other guy are fighting down with one there. One's already dead. So depending on your range, you can see the ones at the back.
Probably gonna have to try and get in as close as possible to get towards Kos, aren't I?
Yeah, Fairy Foot will put you in this hallway, alleyway.
Do I forego my attack for that? Try and get him as close as possible. Fuck. You say you're really fucked, Eva?
I can take another hit probably without going down. 1.
And both those ones at the back are looking fresh still.
Neither of them are bloodied. They've both taken hits, but they're not bloodied.
I will get in as close as I can,
Mm-hmm.
and then fire off at one of the ones by Kos.
Yep. Your best bet is going to be hitting the one that's on the left-hand side, the one that's Hunter's marked.
Okay.
Because the one that's behind Kos is going to be behind Kos.
That is a 12 to hit.
12 did not hit.
So, yeah, it's like we went past it. Didn't hit.
Well, nope. Swoops past.
Can't really do anything for bonus action. So yeah, that's me.
Cool. Terry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Terry is going to. How far are the ones fighting Kos?
From you
me.
now.
Yeah.
About 75, 80 foot.
Oh, it's easy then. Sorted. I will. I don't want to waste this spell slot. But I will. I would like to do magic missile,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I get 4 darts now.
I think it depends on what level you cast it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it depends on
Oh,
whether it's
yes,
level 1
yeah,
or 2.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got so it's level 1. Just would be 3 darts.
Nice.
Is one of
Splitting
them
them or
grappling?
all of them at one?
Is one of them grappling costs?
No.
No.
He's managed to dodge
Okay,
out the
I
grapple.
will.
Yeah, only the one that's on Mock is grappling. But yeah, the 2 of Kos are not grappling.
I
due
will
to
go
his
for the
dex.
one that. Huh? Sorry.
Just due to his dex. There's a lot of attacks. You can see he's fighting a battle.
I will go for the one closest to. So that's got the
Mm-hmm.
south of the mound.
Yep.
So let me find. Where is it? There it is. First one does 3 damage.
Yep.
Then 4 damage.
Yep.
And then one more. Another 4 damage.
Nice. You hear the fireworks coming over Kos as the one that is just south of you gets after a bolt misses, gets hit with 3 beams of magical energy.
And I think that'd be end of Terry's go.
Nice. Yeros, you have murdered one of these beasts.
Oh, cool. I might just fall off the desk. I suppose I'll go for the one that's attacking the. It's called.
Mock.
Yeah, I'll stand next to him and then I'll go for my hits.
Nice.
So,
Maybe get advantage.
Yes.
huh?
You get
Yeah,
advantage.
it's fine. So I'll go with the scimitar first. That is a 21 to hit.
Yep. You're fucking 21.
That is 5 points of slashing.
Nice.
Then I'm going to go with the same action with the short sword, which is a 9. Probably doesn't hit.
No, 9 doesn't hit.
Got a bonus action. Do I need it? Oh, what does that do?
You have second wind. I think. But
Yeah, it just gives me health though.
Yeah.
I can literally get 11 health back at max of my 12. Yeah, that's me done.
So you don't
Anything
need
else I can
it. Nice. So yeah, Yeros, you come around to throw the sword into this one that again isn't bloody. That is grappling hold of Mock, and it is that Noel's turn. He's going to take his bites at advantage against his restrained target. Yum, 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 yum. Delicious Goliath. That's a nat 20. That's
Yes.
bad for you because this is the first time I get the additional damage because you are restrained.
I am going to use my reaction to reduce that damage.
That might be smart. So that is going to be 34 damage.
You what?
Yeah. 3d6 plus 8.
Oh, fuck me, I rolled a 1.
I think Mock's just been killed outright.
Yeah, I think he's just been killed outright. What's your health?
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
No, you have to go over the full 30. He's got like 30 damage. He's level 3.
and I'm resistant as well.
Oh yeah, and you're resistant.
So that's 33, so that would be what?
16.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking damage now.
See, we were supposed to have this about 2
I'm
rounds ago
bloodied.
when I missed everybody about 6 times. Cool. That was attack 1.
If that had hit me, I would have died outright.
That was the point. I
3
missed all my
times.
attacks. Second attack. That's much, much shitter. That's only a 13.
Just misses.
Kos, you are up. Get your reaction back. These two are both close to bloodied, but still not. As they
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to green flame blade at the one that I've been whacking away on.
Yep.
With advantage again. 26.
20, yep, hits.
So D8 plus 6. 11 points of regular slashy damage.
Yep. He is now bloodied.
And it's D8 for fire. That is a 7 for fire damage.
Yep.
And a D8 plus 3 fire damage for the other one is a 7 points of fire damage.
Nice. Both of them are bloodied.
Yeah, that'll be my go. I don't think I have any bonus actions right
Nice.
now.
Hank, you up.
I'll go for the one that's Hunter's marked.
Yep.
21.
Yep.
So that's 10 points of normal damage and then 6 points of Hunter's Mark damage.
Nice.
So I think it's
so
force.
Fire across it is force. Nice. As you fire in, you can see it. There's a kerfuffle going on. 3 of these things still stand. 2 of them are now bloodied. As it is their go against Kos again. He is wiggling out of being restrained, which is a crying shame. As he's going to go for his first bite. That should hit. That's a 25.
Yeah, that is.
So that is shit damage. 5 damage, and I need a deck save.
Let's say again, +6 is a 22.
Yep. And then the second bite is it's only 14.
That's a miss.
And then the other one's going to go for his bites. 2 on a dice, and then a nat 20. Ooh, la 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 la.
Yeah, that is. I
That
think I'm down.
is 12 points damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cost goes down, and the gnolls. Get down, bitch. Interesting. Top of the round. I need a pee. Should we take a quick pee break at the start of this round?
Yeah,
I don't want to make decisions on a full bladder with a dead person. Plus, I want to just go and tell Mrs. Herb that I killed another person so she can clap me. Right. So as we enter round 4.
Is she going to ask you where you buried the body this time?
Yeah. No, she never asks those questions. We work together as a team. If she knows too much, then we can both go down. The 1 gnoll is down. 2 are bloodied, but have just taken down Kuss. 1 is not yet bloodied and has hold of Mock after hitting a devastating attack. Now he is restrained. Yeah, as we are about to start round 4, I think. So we'll take a quick pee break, empty our bladders, and come back to find out who's going to die today. I get rid of my chips as well.
Yeah, I'm on 10 HP.
I have got a cure wounds, but that's the touchy one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm nowhere near you, little ranger.
Smells like McDonald's in here. Oh, baby, baby.
Is this considered a grappled condition or not?
No, it's a weird one.
No.
It's one of those weird ones where it says they're grappled, but until the end of the grapple, you have a restrained condition.
Right, just because I get advantage on trying to get out grappled.
Oh,
condition.
yeah. It will count for that, yeah. It's
Right,
a
okay.
grappled condition, but gives you the restrained condition instead of the grappled condition. So it's worth
Right,
just
okay.
making it a stronger grapple. But yeah, that would still count.
Okay. How about dice did you roll? How many dice did you get for that?
So I only hit 3d6. I got 553 there, I think.
Jesus. That was
Yeah.
good, that wasn't it?
It was good. But yeah, that's why I'm annoyed, because I'm like, these things are mean if they get you restrained. The idea is they get you restrained, and then all of them get advantage on the attack against you, and they're doing 3d6 damage instead of 1d6 damage.
Yeah.
So if you get ganged up on, it goes bad. But then I missed Weaver about 6 times in a row. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, I've just got really high deck saving
Oh,
throws
yeah, which is great.
for this level.
But even just missing attacks. Jesus, what I rolled back-to-back nat ones.
To be fair, it's a good thing you did. Otherwise, I'd have been down ages ago.
But sometimes it's good early doors to telegraph the danger. Because sometimes when you just miss, you don't get like the sense for like, oh shit, this could be bad. When it comes really late. It's
Oh,
like,
I knew it
what
was
the
going to
fuck?
be bad.
Oh, okay, good. That's my fear. Is it's like, oh, I didn't
It's
feel
just-
like it was gonna be that bad. It's like, yeah, 'cause I kept running ones. I can't help that.
It's just the other two behind me that were facing up are much weaker than I am.
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
then
Yeah.
got the ranged guys. So.
This will be if Ian lost survives, he's gonna become a legend. But he could be one shot by an
Well, what's your max
Fine,
HP, Weaver?
My max HP 47.
Say Mock's like 32 and it gets the resistance, so
Yeah. Barbarian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
can
good.
tank more hits than I can as a barbarian, but
yeah.
he probably does less damage overall, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when he's been.
He has 2d6 plus 5 when he's raging.
Barbarians are good.
Yeah.
I know fighters get more sexy stuff, but there's something beautifully simple about barbarian.
Yeah, I do like a barb.
Yeah, I thought that after when I saw him. I went through and just quickly did pre-made characters, so I don't have to think about them. I was like, actually, yeah, you guys that are not on the boat probably don't want to sit through a whole fight doing nothing, and I don't want to run 3 characters. So yeah, I was like, let me quickly.
That's kind of
pre-make
you.
some.
Thank you.
That's fine. I would also suggest that. Yeah, that's good.
Effing
Thank
chapter
you.
costs.
No?
Nope. Right. Are we ready? Good.
As ready as we go.
As ready as we'll ever be. Maybe the cameras might fit. No, the cameras can fix themselves. Round 4 then. So, Mock, you are up first. This one behind you is not bloodied, but has hold of your arm again.
Okay, I will try and break out of this. It's not a saving throw, it's just a normal.
It is. No, it's.
Because I get
It
more on a saving throw than I do on a normal one.
It is a saving throw, I think. Yeah, DC would normally be a strength 4 dex 7 for yeah.
Okay,
Saving throw.
that's good.
But it's your action.
Not 20 for 25.
Cool. So yeah, you get yourself free of the beast's jaws. But yeah, it takes an action to break the grapple.
Yeah.
Nice. It doesn't affect your rage because your rage just lasts, doesn't it? As long as you're hitting, and you get like 3 turns. Is it just 10 minutes rage lasts for now? Sure.
Yeah, become bonus action, extend it.
Nice. Sweet. So yeah, use your action to free yourself from this creature that now looks up and sees it has 2 targets in front of him. Zilna, you are up.
Okay, and seeing Cos go down, I'm going to continue to get as far forward as possible.
Yep. Where does
And-
that take you? Because far forward as possible, you've got 30 foot, right?
Yeah, just straight down.
Straight towards
Yeah,
25 foot. Okay, so you can get the other side of Euros. I think which works out.
and away from them two. Like, so a bit further south. Yeah.
Right, you only got, it's only 1 square. So it's either there or there.
Like, yeah, there.
Okay.
And seeing as people are actually going down now, my restraint on using magic is gone. So I am going to fire off a scorching ray at the ones above Cos.
Okay.
So the first ray, is that the one that's Hunter's marked?
Yep.
First one, oh fucking hell! I had a 10 to hit,
This
which
is
misses. Second one, that's much better. That's a 24 to hit.
yep.
It does plus the extra. I'm trying to remember what the extra is for the arcane firearm thing now. What is the extra? What is the extra? I can't remember if it's one extra dice or a certain type of dice.
I'm supposed it was an extra die.
It's a D8.
Okay.
So then another 7 fire damage.
Cool.
And I guess how's that one looking? See,
Them two are both bloodied, so yeah, you've singed it a bit, but they're not on.
and then the final bolt is a 21 to hit.
Nice. You're going to the same one.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's 11 fire damage.
11 fire damage. Nice. Yeah, that one you completely singe. You can see it's very weak. Now it's taking both those hits. That is Zilna. So, Terry, you're up.
Harry's gonna run. Well, I'm guessing Zilna hit the one above
No, hit one to the left. He hit this one with the
to the
focus
left.
mark. Yeah.
the mark. Okay. I will. Scorching breath. I will do a firebolt into that one.
Mm-hmm.
23 to hit.
Yep.
And then it's going to be. Oh, god damn it. 10 damage.
10 damage to the hunter's marked one. Kills that not as he goes down. The other
Terry's got a foot rub.
two. The other
Baby.
two, again, seeing an ally go down, will use their reactions to enter a death frenzy, which allows them both to move up to half their move. And make an attack. Make it. It's just you fire things. 15. This one's going to run directly at you, Zilna, but won't make it. The other one is toe to toe, and I think, having been moved back, seeing the weak little boy that is Euros, is going to go for the bite against him.
I'm going to use a luck point.
On this roll. Didn't know it is yet.
You said you're going to bite.
Yeah, I did something about it.
Yeah, so I'm going to use a luck point. So
Okay.
you have disadvantage.
Okay, first roll was a 17.
With disadvantage?
Second roll was... Well, I got rolled twice, haven't I? First roll was a 17. Second roll was a 19.
Okay, well that hits. I'm bloodied.
Yeah, it's only 1d6. I rolled a 6. It's 10 points of damage.
I'm very bloodied.
Nice. This one, you hear the howl, and as you are close to it now, with Mock being removed from the thing, this thing sees sees the scorching ray, the firebolt go off, poof, kill this, and now this one roars out and just looks towards you, bites straight in, and it is fearful. The like frenzy in this thing's face as it bites into you, but that's their reactions. So
Does he not need a deck save?
yeah, he does need a deck save.
Not a strength save.
Strength or dex.
Like
Yeah,
either.
whatever's best for you.
That is a saving throw +5. That is a 17.
Nice. 17. So it bites into you and does not keep you grappled and restrained, as it is now your go, Eros. Because that was a reaction on the back of
I'm going to start by using a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Second wind.
Nice. Steady yourself.
1d10 plus 1.
Well, goodbye.
You know what? That's 10.
Oh, it's all back.
It's all back. It's all back, baby. And then I'm going to attack with my scimitar.
Nice.
And I still have the advantage because he's next to
Mm-hmm.
the Goliath. Or whatever it is.
Goliath.
Dear. I saw that roll over.
That's a 9.
That's not going to hit.
And because I didn't hit with the nick, I can't attack again.
You can do it with... Oh, no, you can use your bonus action, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I used my bonus action to make sure I didn't die immediately, and it's still very
Nice.
much up in the air.
So you took a bait, steadied yourself, got some healing, went in with a scimitar stab, missed, then realised maybe your mistake, as up next is that same knoll with its full go. As it's going to try and bite you again. That is a 16.
Yeah, hits. For some reason, you didn't give this guy a shield.
Because he's a level 1. He's not supposed to be. I gave him, what did I give him? 2 swords and a bow.
2
It was
swords and a
trick.
bow.
Yeah, supposed to use the bow.
He can use a shield. He's trained in shields.
Yeah, but he doesn't have one. That's 9 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
And second attack. Oh, give me the dex. Oh, yes. Give me the strength or dex save. Because if you're grappled and I do 3d6 damage on his next attack, that could be really bad.
I mean, it's probably going to be really bad anyway. That's a 21. Oh, no, 23.
Okay, cool. So you're not grappled. Well, no, just because you could kill you outright. But this might just kill you in normal terms. I might not hear you at all. It's a 12.
Nope, that misses. Just
Misses as the 2 attacks go in. Cost, death save, please. Ping that over. And then Hank, use up.
I'll move forward a little bit, please.
Yep.
The ground shakes at my feet.
Yeah. When you say a little bit, what do you mean?
We'll go 15. Yeah. And then I'll attack the one in the middle, please.
The one that's running for Zilna?
Yeah.
Yep.
With my bonus action, can I move my hunter's mark onto that one, please? Because the other one went to 0.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to go for the one that's running for Zilna, because I was about to say not on my watch, and then I rolled a 12.
That does not hit.
Brilliant.
GG's. Up next is that one that is running for Zilna that you said not on your watch. Turns out might well be on your watch as he charges towards the man, firing fire at him, and is going to try and bite you. That's a nat 20. Which is lucky because it's not the restrained one, which is annoying. So, Zilna, that is 10 points of piercing. And I need a dex or strength save.
Is a nat 20 for 23.
Nice. So it bites into you, glances, does the damage, but does not manage to get purchase enough to keep you grappled, rips part of your clothing as it sets back, and will take its second bite. That is only a 2 on the dice, so will likely miss. As we are back round to the top, round 5. Mock, you are up. You've seen this. The beast turn its attention from you to the young fighter.
Yes.
You also would be aware that the firebolt that's flying over your shoulder is likely coming from the wizard you brought with you, who has taken one of these things down.
Yes.
You're not getting your feet rubbed today, boy.
Can I? Is there a gap between the 2 knolls? Like just one gap?
No. 10 foot between them.
Okay. In that case, I'll not scare around. I'll just attack the one that
Mm-hmm.
in front of me. 16 to hit.
Yep, 16 hits.
14. What's the advantage? It's 14 bludgeoning.
14.
And I need a DC 13 con save for.
That'd be a favour. Fair, it's a 9.
Okay, so he's prone.
Nice. As you knock him down. Oh, shit. Knock him prone. That is him there. You there. Nice, and that puts him to bloodied as well, just into bloodied.
That's me done. I can't do anything else.
Zimna, you are up. This thing is now toe-to-toe with you. Cross is still
It is.
down.
I am going to try and get around and get to Cos still.
Nice. Take it out.
Take the
Opportunity.
Take the opportunity attack.
Cool. Yeah, 25 to get toe-to-toe. Shooting attack on a bite. Although if the bite hits, that could restrain you. That is only a 13.
That misses.
Nice. So the bite misses on the opportunity attack. Which one was that? So you choose the reaction. Nice. So yeah, you dodge around, go through the bite as you step outside of its reach, and with 25 foot you can get toe to toe with Cos.
And then I will cast Cure Wounds at first level on Cos.
Nice.
He regains 17 health.
Woof. Woof, 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 woof.
I'm alive!
As he wakes up, you say, Who's oh shit, what did he call your apprentice? Who's the apprentice now?
Yeah. Who's the assistant now?
Thank you, assistant.
Assistant now.
I can fucking kill you.
I'll take it away. Nice. So yeah, as you move around, poof, healing goes into Cos. You wake up on the hill. There is one Null dead, and it's quite funny because you're laying back with your eyes open. As you see Zilna bring you up, you see two of these creatures are still fighting. One proned, one not.
Do I have any more movement?
5 foot.
I guess I'll just move 5 foot to the side.
Which side? North?
But more north.
Yep. Cool. Nice. Terry.
Terry is going. The one that was trying to bite Zilna, how bloodied is it?
He is bloodied.
He's bloodied.
He's not super dead. I tend to go bloodied, and then he's single digits. He's not single digits, but he is less than half.
So I will go with a. I'll go with a firebolt.
Yep.
Again. Ah, rubbish. Oh no, 16 to hit.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Sweet. It's only 7 damage.
7 damage. Nice.
I will do my bonus action.
Yep.
And cast Sacred Flame. I get 1.
Yep.
Well, I get 3 uses, I think. I can only use 1. So 6. Am I within 60 foot of him?
60. No, you could be. You just have to move forward 10 foot.
Yeah, if that's right.
Yeah. And it's a save, right?
Yeah, deck save.
Dex. That's only an 8.
Cool. So you take full damage. It's 2d8. And that's only another 7.
7. Nice. Cool. More damage in as he has again flamed away the fur, burning off the body, leaving behind a strangely more humanoid looking body than you would imagine. As Euros, you are up. One has just been toppled in front of you, the one that's bit you, but you know there is one looming behind you now also.
Okay, I'm going to use my second and final second wind.
Yep.
Because I am down to 3 HP.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 9 points of healing. I'm back, baby.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to go for the scary one who's behind me.
Okay. Okay. So you the one behind you is actually 5 foot away, so you'd have to step, which would allow
but
me
it's
to.
the only one left, right?
No, the one on the floor in front of you is just prone.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was dead.
No.
Yeah, I'll go for the one. I'll go for the one on the floor. So it's
Yeah.
advantage, isn't it? Anyway,
Advantage,
but I get
yeah.
advantage anyway.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. You get advantage
Is
in
it
the way, but it's
auto
advantage.
crit if I hit?
It's. Is that still the rule on pro? Let me double check.
Pro, I don't think so. No, I don't think it ever has been.
I think it is because it's you take 2 death saving, right? Like when you go down, right?
That's just because you.
It's not down. It's not unconscious. It's just prone.
You just
I
know.
think.
Yeah,
You
that's
get,
fine.
you get advantage. You don't get crit.
Yeah, that's fine. 18 to hit.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Perfect.
What the fuck is
That is 9 points of slashing.
9
And because I
points of
used
slashing.
Nick, I can attack with my short sword. How's he looking?
9 points. He is. He only just went into bloodied last time, so he's still
Okay.
looking. All right.
What do you mean? I hit like a truck. 18 again.
Yep.
Oh no, less than that. 16.
Yep. Still hits.
Okay, perfect. And that's just a standard 1d6. Oh, another 6. 6 points of piercing, please.
Nice. Still looking all right. As Euros is absolutely slaying out here. As you've stabbed him twice, use half his movement to stand up.
Can I get a level up after this fight?
Fully, if you survive it. I'm going to bite you twice, though. Okay, Euros. You've stabbed him
lucky
on that
point.
one. Roll on that one. You don't need to roll on that one.
Oh.
On the second, you can do it on the second attack.
Yeah, I'll do it on the second attack.
Okay, so it's a 21. Or... Oh, that's cocked. But that was going to be a 16. 14.
Meets it, beats it.
That was the lowest one. Okay, that is...
Heading it in.
That's 7 points
my
of piercing.
reaction for the shield thing.
Can you do it that far away? Oh, yeah. of
30
course.
foot.
Yeah. You want to do it?
So I will use my reaction to use the charge of my boomerang shield
Mm-hmm.
to effectively fling it off from my gauntlet, and it will spin around Euros and give him an extra 2 AC until the start of my next turn.
Nice. So that attack misses. Euros, you're being protected.
Fuck Markin.
What is
Euros is my new boy.
No, it's gonna stay on the boat. What does a boomerang shield look like?
Pigeon.
I mean, yeah, effectively, it still looks like just like a boomerang, really. It's just spinning around him, effectively, like doing
Some drone
circuits around him.
Yeah, it's like a circling thing, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely mechanical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an extension of the gauntlet.
Yeah, you're not just like Mick Dundee. You're not great. Yeah,
No, I'm not actually flinging the actual boomerang.
boomerang that never stops spinning. Nice. So yeah, you have a boomerang drone flying around Euros as he's protected from that second attack. You jammy little shit.
Is that just for this turn then?
Yeah, it's until the start of my next turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Which is after the Knoll's turn, which is good. Kos, you are up. You need to use
Well,
half your
stand
movement
up.
to stand up. Yep.
How does reloading work with the crossbow that I fired earlier?
It says on it.
I think it's usually a bonus action to reload.
So usually when there's the actual right.
Doesn't say on it.
If you highlight over the, does it not have like a hyperlink on loading?
It says
think-
it's loading, but it doesn't. No, it just shows me.
I think what you get one load with your actual attack, but if you want to do more than one attack, you have to actually reload it.
Mm.
I think that's how it works.
And that's like a bonus action?
Yeah,
Okay, then what we will do.
I think.
On standing up, I'm going to fire a firebolt into the back of the one that I was fighting earlier, the Hunter's Marked one.
Mm-hmm.
Exhaustion's -2, right?
Yes.
So +4 will be 15.
15 hits.
Okay, and there's no minus to the damage.
No. No, you get minus
Roll it on here.
you get minus 5 foot movement.
Okay. 10 points of fire damage.
10 points of fire damage. Nice. This one's looking very fucked up.
And I will reload my crossbow with my bonus action.
Yep.
I'll step down 10 feet off the mound.
Yep.
In fact, maybe 15 feet.
Towards?
Yeah.
That would put you toe to toe.
No, I don't want to be toe to toe.
Yeah.
But I want to be close enough that I can get toe to toe with either of them if I want to on my next go.
Okay. I'll leave it there. Yeah, that puts you 10 feet away
Yeah,
from
that'll
that.
do.
Nice. Hank.
Could I please go for the one that I moved Hunter's Mark to?
Mm-hmm. This one's looking very fucked up. It's been firebolted in the back, and it's been firebolted in the front, and in Sacred Flamed.
16.
That hits.
That is 9 points of normal.
9 points is more than enough as the Knoll goes down. He is dead.
Hank smiles sweetly and looks around to see if anyone noticed that he just knocked one down.
Nobody notices.
Thanks.
I've got my back to him. So.
Too far in the back.
Oh, okay. Okay. I've noted this.
Hank's favourite.
And then, because I can't do anything else, I'll just use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark onto another one that's still up this round.
The final one that is up. Nice. Those gnolls that are up next are dead. So there is one. He can use his reaction.
Does he get the death frenzy thing?
He does get his death frenzy again.
Hope he does it on you.
Moves at half the speed, makes a bite attack. If he goes to try and run. Okay. Yeah, he is going to use. He might as well because it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good for him. He is going to. He's got to go for Euros, man. Euros has been out here slapping him up. So you've got +2 to your AC, right?
Studied response with my crossbow.
Okay, nice. That's an 18 to hit.
The 18 hits.
16 with the crossbow.
Yep, 16 will hit.
1d6 plus 8 is 12 points of crossbow damage.
Nice. He's still looking good. Cool. So he gets crossbowed in the back as Yoshi does strike down and hit you for 10 points of piercing.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
You're down.
Oh no, wait, no, I heal myself.
Yeah, you heal yourself.
I'm still alive. Yeah.
Cool. Give me the dex
Do I need
save.
to make a save?
Yep. Because this will be the important one. Oh no, it's a death frenzy. So yeah, I just need to know if you grab it.
Oh, okay. Well, it was an 18. No, it was 20.
Okay,
so...
cool. Yeah, so you're fine. Yeah, because it would be grappled for the next time round. Because that was his reaction. So it goes back to the top. Mock. This one that has bitten you multiple times is looking weak. Not super weak, but weak.
I will bash him with my maul again, or at least try to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Right, that's the first try.
First try.
I guess savage attack it down
Yeah.
there, so.
It's the first try.
Yeah, so that would be 23 bludgeoning.
23 bludgeoning is more than enough. Can you give me, can you and Yeros both give me perception checks, please?
3.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeros.
Yeah, sorry. I'm having to go between two screens. That's a nat 1 plus 1.
Oh, you've not got to go between two screens, have you? God.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me roll dice on the Eros screen.
You said it was a nat 1?
The mirroring screen. Huh?
You said it was a nat 1?
Yeah, nat 1 plus 1.
Okay, nice. As you poof, bonk and kill. That was more than enough, puts him into -6 as this gnoll goes down. The gnolls have been murdered. They are indeed gnolls, not that you guys know that yet. But I said it out loud far too many times. Congratulations.
I suggest to Terry that we rub each other's feet.
Can I grab the necklaces off the two that I saw wearing them?
Yes. Yeah, so let me get out of there. Let me get out of there so we can come back. So yeah, these bodies, you have the 4 bodies of these gnoll creatures, the dog-like creatures. And yeah, as you go up to the 2, you can see all 4 of them have necklaces, but you can grab these necklaces off. These just like metal pendants on like light leather rope.
I'll grab all 4 then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Grabbing all 4. Why are you not letting anyone else pick one up?
Because you're an NPC.
Wow.
So yeah, as you're there and you've got these bodies of these creatures here. 2 of them, or maybe 3 of them, were set on fire and singed by a few. So I've had hair burnt off them. They, at first glance, before rolling checks, you can see that they have very humanoid-looking bodies. It's their face, their claws, and their like legs that take more of a dog appearance. But their torso looks like the torso of a man. It has pectorals, nipples, and abs. And then you can see that Cos goes through and takes a necklace that each of these had on them. 2 of them were covered in blood. Where they'd been feasting, 2 of them were not covered in blood. But yeah, at first glance, and trying to work out what these creatures are at close range, you can see, yeah, it seems to be like face, hands, and legs that are dog-like, but the torso very, very humanoid.
Can I do some kind of check to try and discern whether this is magical or some kind of mutation? Or
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check. You definitely know it's
Also-
not. You've done your beast checks and stuff before, so you know it's not that.
yeah, +4 is a 22.
22. Yes. So you can. You're looking at these. These aren't. These look like. These look like abominations, or they look like some kind of mutation. Whether that be with a 22, there is definitely some magical nature to this. Just the way that the bodies are formed, they don't look like they're naturally formed. They don't have the presence of a beast that has got that way through like evolution. They seem to have been altered in some way. And on checking them, you get instances where you can see their eyes. A few of them, you can almost see like their eyes look like they would have almost in what would be now with like contact lenses, that there's like a blackened eyeball there, but underneath the blackened eyeball there you can see like a humanoid eye, like an iris with like a light blue on the 2 of them, which is poking through, almost like there's a disguise or something that's been put over the top of them. With a 22, you reckon this is likely some kind of magical experiment gone wrong, or a magical experiment gone exactly the way it's supposed to have done, like a curse.
Put on the necklace, Cos.
When I see him grabbing the necklaces, I'm gonna ask Cos if I can look at one of them, and can I do like, I guess like a history check, see if I recognise a symbol or anything like that.
I chuck in one of the necklaces.
Yeah.
There's a 18.
18. You look at the symbols are very simple. Give me 1 second. 1 moment, please. The symbols on a few of them are very simple as you're looking at them. Like one of them is like a sun. One of them looks like almost like a flower, like a wheat crop. And then one of them you recognize because you've seen before, because it is a bird. It's like a crow, and you've seen that same symbol on Willow's, the stuff that Willow wears. These look like symbols of clerics, specifically clerics likely of the 9 Sisters, which you would have some knowing of, but not all of them.
Okay.
They look like religious symbols.
I'll make sure to hand that one over to Willow when we get back.
Can I turn to Mock and ask him to pick up the deer that hasn't been eaten?
Yep.
And suggest that we may want to see if we can find more, because one deer is not going to feed everybody.
Yep.
Mock already has that over his shoulder.
Its arm's just bleeding out.
We should also take one of these bodies back to be examined.
Mock lives the other one. Well, the knoll or the
Knoll.
eaten deer? Yeah.
The knoll.
He picks up, under one arm, he scoops up a knoll.
I will say that if we get enough food and it comes down to carrying food or carrying the body, I'd rather carry food.
Yeah.
You have 2 arms?
I mean, there's only so many of us. How many deer can we get?
Depends on what you roll on the way back. So yeah, on the way, as you look through, there's you've got one of the bodies with you. As you look around, there's not much here. It looks like they were feeding here, but it doesn't look like they were necessarily. It wasn't like a home necessarily. There isn't anything else other than these bodies. As you leave the rest of them, pick up and start moving back, you can make some survival checks on the way back. Each of you who would like to partake in a hunt. anyone that has the ability to use a longer range attack of some sort can roll a survival check to see if you can catch an animal.
21.
Whoosh!
I can use
Nah.
a spear.
That one. As a ranger.
That one for year loss as well.
You lost a little of it.
I got 10.
-2, 16.
Terry,
I wasn't going to do one. I didn't want to do any more.
you want to
Magic.
roll Mock's feet. So Mock 100% takes down another stag and is currently carrying 2 stags and a gnoll. So looks like he brought back the most meat by my rulings of the competition.
I thought it was kills.
He killed one gnoll, you killed one gnoll, and now he's killed a deer, so he wins anyway.
Oh, fuck that then. I'm going after the deer. Right.
Who brings back food for the camp?
It's worth noting Yelos also killed a gnoll.
Indeed, but you're not going to eat. I'm assuming you're not going to try and eat these
No.
magically cursed creatures. So really, it's all well and good, but what feeds the camp is deers on the way back. Survival
Did I
check.
get one with my 16?
Not with 16.
Oh,
I'm going to roll firebolt. Yeah.
No, you're all
No, you have to do a survival.
survival.
Oh.
You just have to have the ability to use ranged attack.
I missed that bit. The other one.
Get those hands warm up, boy.
Gosh, you wonder how this Goliath is almost skipping with 2 deers and a gnoll on himself. Something else is going on, but he seems double quick happy to get back.
I look at the wizard who looks very sad.
You do, yeah. And as in terms of those that have seen magic, really, Hank and Yelos are the only ones that you are unknown entities on. Peril knows that the Mock knew that he was a wizard, but for seeing spells being cast and going out, I would say the mind of Yelos. For Yelos, that would have been exciting, seeing magic being cast, and Hank hasn't made comment, or wouldn't make comment on it now, but you know that they have both seen you cast magic.
Yeah, I'm going to take little Yelos aside
Mm-hmm.
and tell him not to make mention of this when we get back to the boats.
I will probably also ask the same of Hank as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get back to the boats, I want to find Merkin.
Yep.
I'm not calling him Merkin. And just whisper to him that Yelos had seen some of that. And to watch him.
Nice.
Yelos is 100% going to go back to the book and say, hey, look,
Well, he was the cocky one, wasn't he?
He is
So,
the
you know.
Yeah.
yeah, he's going to be the Abtamerkin. I'm the captain now.
Cool.
And then I'm going to hit him with one attack and he's going to die.
Whoa! If anything, he's been hit by multiple attacks and doesn't die. This kid's.
And he's going to level up 5 levels on
Yeah,
the way
he
back.
just
He
leveled
has 2 issues right now.
Yeah, you said you weren't level up.
His lucky only comes back from long rests, and his second chance or second wind only comes back at long rest.
True. He's
And
got
you
protected
famously
to
told us that we can't long rest on these boats, so he's screwed if he wants to go out again.
He's so happy.
There
So
were
he gets
places
a
to
lot-
long rest somewhere along the journey, weren't
There
there?
will likely, yeah, and Willow found out there will likely be one coming up tomorrow. That'll be the first pit stop, first in pit stop. Nice. You guys make your way back though. It will take you not so long to get out, but with the boat moving and with hunting on the way back, a couple of hours to get back. So it'll be just after lunchtime ish that you guys will make your way and find your way back to the boats. In that period, so the morning period of the boat, Merrin, Gimbar, and Willow, you were remaining on the caravan. So was there anything you would like to do whilst some of the party have dispersed on this hunt with the first 4 hours of the day?
I wanted to spend sort of the first hour training the kids.
Yeah.
So last time you said make an attack roll, so I'll
Yeah.
do that again. That's a 17.
That's much better. Nice. Okay.
Hold on, let me check. I don't have my played song on because I might have to change it. Can't remember how to do it, so we'll just assume it's not on.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not on. Okay, yep, 17. And then for the remaining time, I want to ask them if they've heard any rumours from the other boats in their travels.
From your guys.
Yeah, if my guys have done heard any juicy gossip, I'm not going to phrase it like that because that wouldn't be very merit. Have everyone seems quite nice? Have you heard anything interesting? When they're all like tired and can't think straight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after the fighting.
Catch them at their lowest, you know.
Most don't. Fazar is still, but probably wouldn't even take part in the fighting. He's still a little rocked from seeing the Knolls the first time round. But you get like good fights through the ones that left: Sheffield, Luzbek, and then Arlon, who is desperately trying. The young dwarf desperately trying to impress. Arlon does let slip some stuff that he has overheard from Ent. That is not necessarily juicy gossip, but that he knows business has been good, and the reason he's now helping the cart get some more work here is because Ent has said that they've been quite busy, and they are supplying the talent. That their orders, they keep coming up with these orders for new equipment, and it is all going into the talent. They are the end buyers of these weapons that are going down there, and it seems to have been. This isn't the first time that weapons have been procured from the Spit.
Perfect. Can I do a check to see how well I know how to boat?
How to what, sorry?
How well I know how to sink a boat.
Sink a boat?
No, don't worry.
I'm going to say you can. Well, no, I mean, looking at these boats, you could definitely.
I'm not serious. I'm going to talk to the rest of the team and maybe the more mechanically minded to see what their suggestions would be. I think that'd be the best way to do it.
Yeah. Yes, that's what all he lets on is that the reason he's getting into this is because his uncle thinks it's a good idea because they're busy at the moment and he's got a lot of work for him, which is how he's got onto this ship in the first place. Willow and Gimbar.
Seeing as a lot of the guards have gone on this hunt,
Mm-hmm.
Gimbar would definitely be doing like close protection detail on Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd also produced the gem that Merrin making, whatever he's called these days, gave
Merc.
him.
Yep.
And sort of see if something she'd be interested in buying, since she's in the trade.
Okay. She.
As he has no use for it.
Yeah. She says that she.
And ask if it's just like a normal sort of gem or whether it's something particularly special about it.
No, I think she would appraise it as just a normal gem worth what it was. I told Dan it was worth.
Yeah.
She does say that this would have been much better to bring up before when you're in the jewelers rather than out here when she's already trying to protect stuff. But she said yes, 100% they'll get it, but let's wait till the end of the journey once we've decided everything before she. Yeah.
Completely slipped my mind before.
But
yeah, other than that, it's sort of because I'm assuming Willow would probably be.
Well, it's probably interrogating someone.
More of a. If there'd not been that many people around, he'd probably stay quite close to her, make sure.
Yep. Cool. Give me a perception check for the caravan, for those that were in the caravan.
Eyes are more focused on there because that was a nat one.
Still rolling as mock, by the way.
Oh,
I know it's nat one anyway, but
yes, well, let's leave it at that. But yes, thank you for that.
You don't notice anything. Again, talents don't really venture out, even though those are people have gone and come back. The talents on that back boat are staying on that back boat. You would all. I mean, it's nat one to that one, but even with passive, the fact that they're just not leaving it at all, the fact they're not camping, you get the strong opinion that the talents have been told to closely mark their carts to stay with them, because they're not even the fact that the ones on the back could go and just camp with their other talents at the front. They are not leaving that cart unguarded at all.
Yeah.
Vilo.
So part of mine was going to be to keep an eye on talents, but obviously you said that they're just there. Is a Dragonborn still there as well?
You don't really see the talents. There's not like that.
Oh,
you get sight of them
just
when
like
you
the
move
embers.
up. What do you mean?
So before, when with where the dragon was at the back looking at
Mhm.
Zilna, it
Yeah.
was like just embers at night, so I didn't really see them.
Yes, they.
Sort of like milling about.
You-
Can I see them if I walk onto
Yeah.
that boat?
If you want to walk down
To
there towards them.
Zilna's boat, sorry, rather than the actual
Yes.
Talon boat.
Yeah. They are not leaving their boat. You catch sight of them, but they are not. They are. If you walk down towards theirs, one or two of them, maybe it would be the Dragonborn, maybe it wouldn't. Look out to check that you're not coming onto their wagon.
Mhm.
That's it.
And
not-
they just carry on about their business when they see I'm not approaching their boat.
Yeah, as soon as you turn around
Okay.
and go, they will watch until you show that you're not stepping on, but they're not. Yeah, they're not out and about. They're not really patrolling. They're just, if someone's close, you can see they're alert, but they're not.
Yeah.
They don't make no. It's like they would be at one end checking you don't step on. They're not walking up to confront you. They're just staying back until they see what you're doing, and then when you turn, at some point they'll disappear. So you see them moving about, but you don't necessarily. It's not like you're picking up that any of them are doing anything necessarily suspicious.
Yeah. And it's not like I've walked close and then the Dragonborn has clocked me like they've clocked Zilna sort of thing.
Give me an insight check.
It's only an 8.
You hard to tell the difference in a clock. You have made by walking down and looking, you have made yourself visible to them, but it's not like you've been not visible to them the whole time you've been on the boat. So
Mhm.
they are moving about the boats. They do know who are on the closest carriages to them. They probably have seen you guys on the camp. They just don't make any. You haven't crossed a boundary that means they're going to approach and stop you or speak to you in any way for now.
Cool. And then there's 2 other bits.
Mhm.
So I'd like to, when Gimbar's finished speaking to Wilhelmina, just speak to him just very briefly and say, we should keep an eye on Zilna. There seems to be some people towards the back of the boat that have been talking, but people were whispering when he got on the boats, and it seems that one of them's clocked him and is keeping an eye on him. So
The
That's
Talons?
just- she nods and then looks around because she doesn't
I
really.
say that quietly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
The
Because I'm trying to say it without necessarily alerting Wilhelmina to the
Yeah.
point of, hey, by the way, we're actually working with other people on this boat, sort of thing. I like to think that maybe she's using the bathroom or something at this point. So yeah, the Dragonborn Talon at the back seems to have clocked him. So let's just, obviously he's in the boat next to us. Let's just try and
It's just
keep
him.
an eye on anything.
It's not... What makes you say it's just clocked him?
I spoke to him last night, and he
Oh.
said that he told me that a couple of them apparently picked up on it. That when we were walking to the boat, a few people were looking at him. I don't think it's because they haven't seen a gnome before, because they probably have. And then the Dragonborn seems to, every time he looks around, the Dragonborn is looking at him. Specifically. So, no idea why, hasn't approached him or anything. Obviously he's on the hunt today, but just think it's important that we make sure that he's not left alone. Obviously Cos is
Yes.
like tied to him, but just to
Yes.
bear in mind.
Will do.
I'll also let him know that when Zilna's back, I'll let him know that I've given Gimbar a heads up so that we're keeping an eye out for him. And then the last thing, while Gimbar and Wilhelmina are getting to know each other more, I'd like to reflect a little bit more on the peril stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The conversation with him.
Yes. Reflect or reflect just for RP, or reflect because you want to dive into.
I want to try and see if I can remember more.
Okay.
Because last time I was thinking about it, when I get to a certain point, I can't push through that
Mm-hmm.
to think more. I don't know if you want to do that once the guys get back with the
No.
necklaces, in case that helps or whatever.
No, I think you have 4 hours where you think you could probably, with Gimbar looking after Wilhelmina, and the Talons being semi-quiet, this is a good time for you to, because rather than trying to wait for like a dream to hit you, you're trying to remember. So you need to essentially kind of like meditate. You need to sit and pray and go to a quiet place. This is going to be your best time to do it. For more people turn up with more distractions, you've got a couple of hours of peace and quiet on the river to do so.
So I just let Gimbar know that I'm going to take a little bit of time, if that's all right, to chat to me. God, it's been a weird couple of days.
Yep. So what are you trying? So last time you, yes, you picked up on that moment that he was seeing Peril's face and the emotions that he was going through reminded you of the time that you felt that. And on the flip reverse, as you took Peril's place back as your younger self looking up, although you were looking at the creature that caused this pain, there was something about that moment that clicked with Peril's face, which aligned you to believe that you had seen him before. So what part of what either Peril has shared with you or part of that moment are you looking to dive into? Where are you zooming the camera from that pause in time?
So he said in our conversation about he did things that he wasn't necessarily happy or proud about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Peril, you might need to remind me of what you actually, if you did say that. So I think it's more, I'd like to try and figure out, was it him or someone that looked similar? Like, could it be a relative of his and he's just looks similar? And maybe like, was he really a part of it? Obviously it's hard to tell even just looking at a still image of what was happening, but did he look like maybe he was uncomfortable, or did he look distressed by what was happening?
Who looked distressed?
Peril, or the person that looks like Peril.
So you don't know where that, because in the moment in which the flip round, you're in the moment where you are watching a half black dragon stab.
Yeah.
You know that half black dragon is not permanent. You've seen that dragon, right? So that can't be it. But there was something in that moment, something in that trauma that made you realize you've seen Peril's face before. So you need to either push in on a point or something within that moment, or something else to try and track where it is that you've seen Peril before. So if you want to try and find, if you're like, where do I think I've seen that face, you can try and do that, or you can be like, in that moment, what would I see? It's almost like, imagine you're in that moment of where you are with Zephyrak, and it's like those freeze frame of the pause at the worst time. You have a moment around you, a bit like a scry spell, where at the moment your vision is it's like a 5-foot cone, a 10-foot cone. You are seeing you, Zephyrax, and your dad. And everything around you is a blur, because this is the point. But this is the point that you were shown. So how do you unfog of war some of this area? Or where do you take your kind of Inquisition to try and blow out? What you are trying to do is clear an areas of this vision to maybe help you see what's going on. So where do you want to put your focus? And that's what we're rolled towards. So your insight check will be, I want to look towards this part of it, or this moment that happened beforehand, or do we want to rewind back a bit and search some time? That will be the area we look into, and based on the insight check, we'll see how much of the fog wall you're clear. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's because of what he said about he said something which made me think, okay, he was there when that happened.
Okay.
So I was kind of like, okay, well, was he working with Zevirax, or was he just there, but my thing would be that he was with the Talons, maybe, because she's trying to piece together the bit about Varanthos called you a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that she knew you? You now have her spellbook, which you stole, which you were reading when I came over to you. How much did you know Zavirak?
Mm-hmm.
Were you working with them before? And if so, were you there at that moment? Because I recognise you.
Okay. So
Makes sense.
yeah, no, that's good. So in that pause of time, if we take that split, that stop moment as a sword stabs forward, oof, you know the events that led up to that there was a spellcast and magic identified that your dad steps in for the person that has actually done this and then is immediately punished by being up. So in that moment, you know that there was a caravan of people, the people you came with. There was Zephirax, you've seen that, but then there was obviously Talons that had done it wasn't Zephirax that did the border check, the patrol, so there are other Talons around. So if you want to say, okay, can I try and unclog the fog on the Talons, we can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So we can
that's
see.
what I'd like to do. Whether
Sweet.
they were part of, whether he or whoever looked like him was part of maybe the people that were doing the control and stop the caravan.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sweet. So
I'm
give
going
me
to roll a nat 1 now, an insight after that.
give me an insight check.
17.
17. You try your hardest to remember, maybe rolling back slightly. For you, the Talons that came before that moment were just a blur of white and gold. There were priests there. There were like some of the night guards there, but they were all just white and gold. They were a blur of faces of events that happened, and then poof, the bad thing happened. Over the 17, you go back and you start to remember that there was a point. There was your dad saying, we just need to just like calm it down, play it cool, don't do anything, and we'll get through this fine. As you are approaching like a blockade, like a checkpoint that you guys have been through before. And at that checkpoint, there were guards and there were priests. You remember something going off within the caravan, close by, a spell or something being cast, and you remember a priest turning, so one of the bald-headed ones turning towards this caravan, to signify that magic had been cast, but not pointing out who had done the casting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you remember the guards spring into action, and then everything happened. Your dad steps forward. He gets thrown to his knees. Zephirax steps forward. Blade. We're back to that point again. So you know that there were a couple of guards, and there was one priest that highlights out that was the one that spotted the casting, but didn't call out the person that was casted. They saw where the casting come from, and they seem to falter in the casting. And in the moments that just fall out after, as the guards go to react to grab someone, that's when your dad just steps in.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just the moment you have those bodies around you. You have the guards that grab, and you have the priest that sits behind, and then you've got the Zephirax members. So you've gone back a little bit. 17 was good, but not as high as it needs to be to clear everything. But you've gone back another little bit further. You remember when it happened, it wasn't as clear cut as it seems. That the right person was spotted, but wasn't called out by the Talons. And then your dad steps in, pays the price.
Okie dokie, thank you.
Sweet. So yeah, Gimbar, you see Willow spend some time on herself, keep track, and a little after lunch, you see on the horizon one of the scouts calls out from the second floor of the tugboat that the hunting party are returning, and they give the call to you guys to confirm that all of the hunting party are returning, and it looks like the Goliath is carrying meat, and a small cheer goes out among the tug crews as they see the rest of these guys bringing back food, bringing back deers to be skinned. The tug crew are, especially Hank, are skilled in survival in butchering meat and getting it ready. And yeah, as the rest of you arrive, and to a little bit of fanfare, to some pats on the backs, and stories of what's going on, you bring back the two deer, which are taken off by the crew to go and be dealt with, unless anybody wants to really get into butchering. And then you have the null body, which you can present to the rest of your party. So yeah, as you guys all make it back to the boat, little after lunchtime, the meat's taken off, and then the rest of you can be pulled together. Kosh, you can go over and say to...
see them? So I see them return, yeah?
Yeah, everyone, they will give you a call out. So the guys on the tugboats on the top floors, they'll give a call out if they see anything. They give a call out to say the hunting party is returning. Okay. All 6 are returning, and then the call goes out to say the Goliath looks like he has some carcasses, and there's a small little cheer that goes out from the tug group because they're excited.
I want to point at the group that's returning, specifically Zilna, when he's within 120 foot.
Yep.
And I want to attempt to cast message.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say, my boat has supplies for the Talons. We need to find a way to sink it. Or at least relieve them of their cargo. And that's it.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So yeah, Zilna, as you coming for the hill, you get that message from Merrin. But then the rest of you, it's up to you how you would like to.
He can respond if he wants to.
Yeah, it's how you want to convene.
I will respond saying it may not be the only one.
Da, 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 da.
Nice. So yeah, you guys, Mock hands off the things and then kind of says to you guys, what do you want to do with this body? So what is the plan with the Knoll body? With now Gimbar and Willow and Merrin present, the 6 of you are... Everyone comes back, you can see what's going on. There's stories going on about what happened, and Euros is giving it big guns that he killed a couple of them. And he's happy to take the plaudits on that without... At the moment, doesn't run around shouting about fireballs. He's not that dim. But yeah, they're kind of... once the carcasses are gone, Mock's kind of like, I've got no use for this Knoll body. Gives it over to Koss to be like, you guys wanted this, or something like, you guys wanted this, what do you want to do with it? But it's up to you what the 6 of you want to do with this body now.
I did not want this. Zilna, what did you want to do with this thing?
I feel like we should examine it closer. See if we can find out anything more.
Go ahead. I will go and lie down.
I want to go up to... that's not my notes. I want to go up to Yelos and just check how he is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When he, as he comes back, he is already talking to like a couple of the tugboat guys, and then when you come around, he is ecstatic. He's just like, I don't know what apart from being annoying with Larson. He just be like, Merkin, I'm the best there is.
It's Merc.
Sorry, Merc. Best there is. I don't need your teachings anymore. Went out with the hunting crew. We killed these dog creatures. Slayed them all. I took down like 2 of them. I was working with the barbarian. What a team. What a team. I think that I'm cut out for this. I really think I'm cut out for this.
Can I try and do an investigation check to look whether the blood is his or that of a Knoll?
Did I get my chance to tell Merkin quickly?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine you would have done when I went to go see him, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would have kind of been greeted by the people as they come back.
Am I okay to do an investigation check, or would you like a different check?
No, investigation check works.
Yeah, it's only a 17.
17. You can see that there is a mix of bloods, and that it may be that clearly he is running on an adrenaline high after combat because he looks rough, or it looks like tomorrow's going to be a real bad day.
I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm going to say, that doesn't look to be just your blood, but I'm happy for you.
He
keep training, and you will be a legend.
I'm already a legend. He takes a breath and steps onto the boat.
I roll my eyes.
Within about 5 minutes, he's crashed out and fallen asleep. Like the adrenaline starts to come down, the pain starts to hit him. He's gonna go.
I stab him in his sleep.
Whoa!
No, no. I'm not Willow.
I'll stab you. With the null bodies.
Yep. Body.
Sorry. Would we, the boat people, have been told that about like the eye? You said about the iris looked like there was something over it, or could we look at it and be able to see that ourselves?
Yeah.
Because essentially, I want to do a check and see if I know of any curses that I might have heard of.
Yeah. So when you go through, like, Costa can give you the information that he picked up. Those of you that have seen stuff can pass on the information, and then you have the body to do further investigation if you would like. But yeah, you've got a pretty good arcana check on there to assume that this is some kind of curse.
So it's more, have I heard of maybe a history of, have I heard of curses like this, or could it be like bad divine things? Devils? Do they have devils in it? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
I've got shit history, but I'll do it anyway. Only a 10.
No, they looking at the faces and the makeup, there is something fiendish about them. Something like of the hells about them, but if it's a curse, that kind of makes sense. They're not really an abomination. They have been turned in some way.
Okay.
But yeah, not that you've heard of. Merrin, can you give me a history check, please?
My name is Merkin.
Sorry, Merkin, can you give
That's a nat 1 plus 7.
Don't worry.
So an 8, I guess.
Don't worry about it.
That's what I get for trying to be witty.
Yep.
Again.
Yep. Yes, just flush the law down the toilet. Yeah. So no, you don't. Not with the you don't pick up. There is something fiendish about them, but curses are so like. There's lots of people that believe that they're cursed, and lots of things that they believe are cursed, but whether anyone's truly seen the curse before, who knows?
Did Cos give me all of the necklaces, or just the
No,
one?
I threw you one.
Okay. Does it happen to be the crow one?
I would say roll for it because I wouldn't have been picky. I'd
Okay.
just throw you a random one.
While you're doing that, can I make the argument that given his heroic performance, Yelos would definitely have wanted one?
Definitely what level up?
Have wanted one of the necklaces as a proof of his
Nobody else
slaughter.
noticed the
don't-
bloody necklaces.
They would have seen you take necklaces off the body.
Oh yeah, they would have seen.
But
it.
he probably wouldn't give him. I think
You
he
probably would have not
been
given him
on
the
a-
time of day, but I do
He-
want to retcon that he would have wanted one.
Yeah. Once he realised, I think when he wakes up and realises there may have been spoils there, I think at the time he's just like on a high that he was in a fight with a Goliath barbarian and he survived and killed some things. Look, these necklaces don't look like they look like then it's not like they're shiny silvered. These look like just iron made, pressed out, probably handcrafted things. They don't look like they're worth anything.
Almost like they're there for lore. So crazy, right?
They're there to be sold, obviously. Everything is there to be sold. But yeah, you can throw one over. It doesn't matter which one they are because they're the symbols of the Nine Sisters, and Willow will recognise any symbol of the Nine Sisters. So
Well,
it can be a crow and it could be any of them.
I'll hand over
Mhm.
what I have to Willow before heading back onto the other boat and say these were around the necks of these creatures. I recognised the symbol from you.
From when you buffed it out with my shield.
Yes.
So I know instantly, I would imagine what it is.
Yeah, and you would recognise. Yeah, you not even a roll required. These are like there's no because the Brotherhood is spans so many different gods, but with all the ones that have left, there's a lot of them, and a lot of them were druids as well before. It's not like Christianity. It wasn't like flash. There was never like, it's not like everyone didn't have gold symbols and stuff, but you would get almost like as an entry level cleric, you would get given a symbol of the god that you were following, and for the 9 sisters, they all have like a symbol based on what they are the god of, and some of them have different ones. You recognize these as like clerics, but you would have been given one yourself when you came in and started. Everyone you know, Brad's probably got one somewhere. A lot of them don't wear them once they get past a certain point, especially paladins. But more of the clerics who are much more mundane dressed, they would always have their symbol on. So these are the necklaces of clerics.
Okay. When I look at them, I'll explain to Zilna what
Mhm.
all of that means, and that I would assume that they would be the necklaces of clerics. So perhaps it was clerics that were cursed.
Mhm.
We just don't know who would have put such a curse on them. I don't know what you want to do with this body, whether we now just get rid of it, because I don't know if it's much more use.
Yeah, I mean, if putting 2 and 2 together, who's rounding up all the clerics?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Probably better that we do not have this body on the boat if that is the case.
Exactly. Can we push it in the side of the? If we push it in the side of the water, it's not going to clog the caravan, is it? Is there enough space between the bank and the boats?
Yeah, the boat.
We can just pop it down there.
Yeah, that is like 30 foot wide. So yeah, it's where you can want to leave it floating in the water, or you want to leave it on the bank.
I think try and get it onto the bank.
Okay. I'm sure that I can carry it and
Yeah.
put it on there. I'll do that. Maybe put it a bit further into the bank so boats going past won't just see a dead and old body.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So you take the body off, throw it into the long bushes, the kind of long grass inside.
Some shrubbery.
Okay, cool. And like I said, as the caravan chugs along, it's easy enough to walk off and walk back on. Give me a perception check, please. Probably just Zilna and Willow. Anyone that would be involved in the clearing of the body at the end there.
My
Dirty
God.
20.
Thank God, because I rolled a 10.
Cool. Zoe, you watch as Willow picks up the body after you've gone through all this. You've seen the investigations. You think it's a curse. It looks like a humanoid body underneath this. As you watch Willow jump off, run, find some long bush, and kind of just like lay the body down, and gets back on the boat, you see the 2 of the crew from the Talon's boat behind jump off and go and see what was just dropped off. They don't pick it up. They just run over to the exact position, have a look back at you guys, run and get back on the boat. That's it.
I will relay that to whoever.
Weren't being overly sneaky about it either.
obviously.
The 20
Yeah.
were good, but you probably would have spotted this on a much lower. They saw someone run off with their body, and they want to go and see what that body was and run down and have a look. So 2 of them ran off, had a look at what was there, ran back on. Didn't grab it, didn't take it, just went over, had a look, ran back.
Cool. When I imagine Zilna tells us about that, I'll tell Zilna, by the way, I told Gimba as a heads up to look out for you. And then if Gimba was with Philomena at the time, I will update him on all of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so that you're aware. And including by the way, the Talons just jumped off and when I looked at what I threw in the bush shoops.
Nice. So you carry on for the rest of the evening. Carrying on, you get a shout down. Oh my god. Why has this disappeared on one of the screens and not the other? You get a shout down from Ian. Just to let you guys know that they reckon that definitely tomorrow that they'll be stopping off at the Canal Way Tavern, which is on the junction that goes out to one of the smaller canal boats that runs out into a part of Easterpool. Easterpool is like an area of multiple small towns and farming villages. And that first junction, that's where they'll be stopping at the Canal Way Inn. So he says to you, all right, one more night of rough sleeping. Tomorrow we'll hit the Canal Way Tavern and we'll make sure we'll get some beds there and a good night's sleep. So that'll be your opportunity tomorrow to get a long rest at the tavern. But you continue through the day into the evening on this next day, having successfully completed a hunt, brought back some meats. The campfire this evening, especially the one that you guys are part of, has some nice venison cooked up. Some of it is being smoked. A little smoker gets set up to try and get some smoking done over the evening, but some of it is cooked up and shared round, and the spoils are given to those that went out on the hunt first before passing on to the rest. As a cheers goes out, maybe a little small little mead casket is broken into on this evening to celebrate the safe return of everyone to the boat. To celebrate a good
Can
hunt.
we gather round to watch as the barbarian gets his foot rubbed?
And yes, and after the triumph and Mock, as a humble Goliath barbarian, only takes a small amount of meat, although he could take a much larger leg, and shares it with the rest, because he does explain that he, of course, gets the spoils a different way as he undoes the Jesus sneakers, wriggles the toes, does dip him in the canal water first. Terry.
I was going to say, his cost with his advantages to smell perception checks, is he going to take any damage?
No. Well, because they're like open toe sandals, so they're pretty free anyway. They're like sweat gets scary, but he does wash them off. But yeah, he does say he had a side bet set up and looks towards you, Terry.
Terry's not there. Terry's sleeping somewhere. He's hiding.
Oh, Terry's not having food. Terry, you want to roll an exhaustion check because you're not eating? Or do you want to rub a glass?
No.
Ooh. Terry!
How? Is there loads of people about?
Yes, everybody's here, Terry. And the
Okay.
birds are
Everyone
back.
except the Talons
Yeah, except
is
Talons.
there.
Talons aren't there.
Okay. Cool. What do I need to rub?
Pick a skill. Go for Dex. Strength? Probably strength.
I hope it's a natural one.
You better not use shoot. Don't do it again.
Strength. Where is it? Oh, it's a -1, so.
Oh, you should be good.
It's a
See, Robin, that one.
Literally a 0. Everybody, you are so self-conscious and so weak that as you go to give Mock a foot rub, he just finds it annoying. You actually get out of it for not going for too long, because he's just honestly so disappointed as he just looks at you. It's like, are you okay, Terry? I know a bet's a bet, but you've got to give it some effort at least. He's like, this guy can't foot rubs for nothing. You are shamed publicly for 1, doing the foot rub, and 2, doing a bad job of the foot rub. That is more of the public shame. As Mock is disappointed in you. Mock's on your sheet. Mock is disappointed with you. But yeah, at least you get some food. As the evening passes. So yeah, you all can take your short rests. As you know, tomorrow you shall be arriving at some point during the day at the Canal Way Tavern, which will be on the junction. That'll be the first stop as well, where they let you know that there may be passengers joining the caravan as well, as it is used as part of almost like a little really slow bus service. So some people will likely join here, and then we'll stop off at certain points along the way. But I don't think there's anything else, and we can save the next day for next time round. So unless anyone has anything they would like to do this evening with each other, any checks, otherwise we can finish there and come back for
I think I'd want to pass the knowledge of the boat also to Gimbar, but obviously I haven't had any interactions with him, so once again it'll be a sneaky message.
Yep. Yeah, and I think that evening campsite you get, a lot of people just did about once their meals have been cooked and everyone kind of sits with himself, and then people like the tugboat crew will dot about and have different conversations with you all. So it would be easy enough for you to peel off and have like a little quiet conversation and peel off someone else.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't want to say the words aloud, as kind of
fair enough.
Just in case there's any listening ears, I would do it via message. Now, obviously, I'd maybe chat and obviously talk with my hands, so it's a bit less obvious that I'm doing message, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think anyone's overly suspicious of you guys at the moment, so that's fine. Nice. as you finish the day and eat. What I will ask. Oh, no, you both weren't there, so don't worry about it. Cool. But yeah, you met some other of the crewmates today. Did a successful hunt. Bought some grace of those crews and the crews that you were with as well, as you brought back a good spoil of meat. Some of it is going to be stored up, so you've got some venison to last. And yes, at the end of tomorrow, you shall have a lovely rest in a nice bed and get a long rest. But the hunt has been successful. Some gnolls, some cursed creatures have been found who appear to be wearing some cleric garments. Whether they wear clerics, who knows? Where they come from, who knows? Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we never will. Next week. Good job, guys. And we kept all of the other little weaklings alive. That's a shame. Ta-ta, farewell.